live. Oh. Wait, does it automatically happen? Okay. Okay. I think we're back. I finally got the work. I think. I'm pretty sure there's not gonna be a lot of people running in here, but let's see. Oof. Took me forever to get back on. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hello. Hello. Can you guys hear me? I'm pretty sure you guys can hear me. Hey, Virus, I see you. Can you hear me? It's been a while since I've been on OBS. I don't know if things are running smoothly or weird. Let's see. I'm also on Twitch right now. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. You can hear on Twitch. Hello. Sorry, it took me forever to get on. I was trying to get this thing to work. Let me see. Can you guys hear the voice? Can you hear the voice or no? I don't know if you guys can. I doubt it. You guys can hear it. I doubt it. Hold on. Audio. Let me see. Caster. I'm pretty sure you can hear it. I think you guys can hear it. Oh, wait. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's putting a lot of strain on the computer. I don't think so. Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Hey, Bri. Wait, can you, okay, can you guys hear the voice or no? Just making sure. Hey, Flynn. Hello. But it's low. Okay. Is the voice too low? Hello. Okay. Go here. Appearance, output, audio. Oh. Okay. Oh. Where did I go wrong? Okay. No, not virtual camera. Okay. Studio mode. How does this go again? It's been such a long time. Defaults, Castle Labs. Fuck. No. Ah. What is it? What? Okay, so it's not setting. Snow. Snow. Side. Oh. Okay, snow's cool, but as long as you don't keep the heat up. Advanced accessibilities, hotkeys, video. Oh my god, it feels like forever since I've been on OBS, isn't it? Hasn't been. Like really, I really don't remember a lot of things from OBS. Holy moly. This is crazy. I can hardly remember anything. Yee. Face is a setting. Okay. Alright, so before I fix anything, today we're going to do two things. Number one, we're going to I'm going to do we're going to oh. Today we're going to do a study. I was gonna do hold the fuck up. Hold on. 1 second. Customization. Tab. Okay. Facial settings. Okay. How many views did I get? Oh my god. Okay. Only 4 views. My god. That's not good. Anyway. Okay. Let's keep focus, people. Alright. So we're going to do studies, but this is gonna be a little different. Alright, so what we're gonna do studies on is on this. Let me see here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy. Get rid of these. So I've learned, I won't say learn a new trick, but like something I've came to learn from. I'm doing some studies from. Let me see. So today we're gonna be doing a quick lesson on. Apparently on something that. Let me see. Sam Draws gave me. So I'm going to learn from him. This is from Sam's Draws. I'm gonna learn something from him. So something that I noticed that I didn't really take a lot account was of sadly I didn't draw this, but like this is from Sam Does Draws. So we're gonna take. I didn't do much of a layout. I may change the. I'm not bringing back the old layout. I'm gonna change it again. I think it's time to change it. So what we're gonna do today, before I fix the audio, we're gonna do a little bit of a study here, and the focus is based on colors. Something that I've been struggling with for a long time. So I'm gonna see if I can do what Sam's Draws said I should do. No, I didn't draw this. So that's what we're gonna do. And then the second thing we'll do reactions. So we have something for the new channel. We're gonna do, I think, 2 anti-woke videos, and then we'll do 3 anime recommendation videos today. Let me see. I don't know. React TV. Okay. All right. Let me see here. Where's the? Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. Why it looks so stretched out? The fuck? I have to fix it. Like that. Oh, hold on. Being back to OBS is weird. It is a weird thing. It's a weird mamma jamma. Let me see. Let me see. Like that. I think that's. Let me see here. Let's see. Okay. I don't know why it does that. That's so weird. No. No. Not affiliated. I wish I was. I was going to make a new channel for the gaming channel, but I came to realize that doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't think that makes a lot of sense to make a Twitch channel for the gaming channel when like, oh, that's weird. Yeah, that's from TikTok. Actually, I should take rid of that. Now thinking about it, I should get rid of that. But I will not be streaming on TikTok doing artwork because it's always a problem because some punk ass pussy always wants to complain. Let me see. I just realized this kind of cut off. There we go. There we go. Let's see. No, you won't be able to see on Twitch. And that's a lot better. Actually, better yet, what we're gonna do. Hang on. Oh. Maybe make it smaller. Doop 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 doop. Doop. Doop 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 doop. Doop doop. Hello. Okay. There you go. That's a lot easier. I forgot that was like breaking everyone's next problem. Just trying to figure out what we're looking at here. All right. There's that. Now this is gonna be weird. Whew. Okay. How can we do this? Okay. What we can do is I can move myself to the side. What? This? I think. Alright, so let me see. I don't think I'll be using the cup for a while. So, okay, you can stay. Alright. Now, the cup needs to go. Where are you, cup? Cup. Okay. Overlay. Jar. Okay, you can go. How can this work when we're on stream? Okay, I can put myself on the side. Oh, go. Okay. Okay. Move this. I'm gonna move myself here. Okay. The reason I'm going to do that is because if we're going to watch TV together as a reaction, uh, these reactions will go to the new channel. That's what Twitch is for. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Since I'm coming back to TikTok only on gaming, the cup will come back. So whenever I'm streaming on thing, the cup will come. Don't worry, the cup will come. Pause. But the cup will still be around only when I'm gaming. So it's not gone forever. It's not gone forever. All right. So let me see. So if we had something to watch today, you're gonna be fed. As you guys claim you don't get fed, but you'll be fed. Just call me the drink. Okay, so I wonder how this will work. Alright, so let's go to reactions for you guys on React TV. Grab that, hit up here. Let's get fuck. What wait, whoa. Chrome. Oh, I remember now. Wait, what the hell? Okay. Okay. I don't know what this is about, but we'll see what this is about. Oh! Okay. Wait. No. Back, foul demon. Go back. Go back. Go back. Fuck no. Okay, there we go. Can I please get the... Okay, let me see. Okay. 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 Corner... The thing's in the corner. I wonder if it's just... Okay, first thing, what is that thing on the side? What the fuck is that? Oh. That's my doing. I'm sorry. Oh shit. What just happened? Bro. Okay. Okay. Right there. Phone TV right here. I okay. That's taken care of. Buff Daddy. Buff Daddy. You know those grown men calling P. Diddy daddy? That's crazy. That's crazy. Grown men calling a grown man another grown man. That's right, daddy. That's crazy. Why is there two of them? Okay. Oh, there's the overlay. Hmm. Okay. Grown man calling a grown man daddy. That is kind of crazy. I wonder if he paid them to call him that. That's something. Thank you. Sorry guys, I'm got you guys sitting here wondering what the fuck. Thank you, thank you. Okay. I will change the layout. I'm going to change the layout. Um okay. Hmm. Okay. Reaction TV. Clips do you paint? Okay, I see. So if I do it like that. Okay. Hmm. Okay, there should be two of these. Okay, so I'll get. Okay. Copy. Paste. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this copy. I'm going to slide down, put it in here. Okay. Take this, overlay on top of that. That makes sense. Okay. This clips to you paint. Got it. Okay. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to ooh. Okay, there we go. Turn this off real quick. Okay, can you hear me now? What? Did I mute myself? What? No! How did I? Okay. Overlay. Okay. You guys can't hear me now? React TV. Oh, okay, good. Oh, shit. Okay. React TV. Okay, let's see. Where's the... What the... What the what? What the what? What the what? Where the fuck? Okay, let's try this again. There we are. There we are. There we are. There we go. React TV. Why can't I move this? Shrink this down. Put it over here. Close this up. Put it over here. Shrink this down. Put it over here too. Shrink this down. Shrink this down. What the fuck is... What is going on? Okay. Take this. Shrink it like that. And then we'll make this a bit bigger. Or, no, we'll shrink it. Can I just... Okay, thank you. Alright. Okay, like that. Alright, I think that's fair enough. Okay, now we're gonna go slightly down and put it in here. There we go. And then we put... What is this in the back? What the hell is... Goodbye. Wait, CSP? What? What? Who? What? Where? What is this? What is this? Who is this? Yes. I hear all of you in my ear. It's not this one. So it has to be somewhere in here. It's not in game. It's not in my... It's not here. Alerts. Alerts. No alerts. Game. What is it? What is this? Dude, what's this behind me? Oh, it's an audio. It's an audio. Wait, is that the same one? No. Alright, so I finally fixed it. Let's go. Let's do it. We got it. So what's this? Okay, that's this. This goes in here. Oh. I hate this. I see why a lot of people hate using... I think that's one of the biggest weaknesses when it comes to OBS. The folders are totally dog shit. Like when you put them in folders, they're cool, but like when you need to move something around, you have to take it out of the folder itself. That's where the problem comes in. That is such a pain in the ass, because if you don't take them out of the folder, within the folder, even if you directly click on the individual layer that you're trying to like move around, it will for some reason in most cases, select the whole folder and then you start moving everything at once. It is so annoying. So fucking annoying. Okay, there we go. So whenever we need to switch over, I can just do that easily. Cool. So that's cleaned up for Twitch. Okay. Oh, so wait, since I'm not gonna be streaming like that on TikTok, I gotta get new alerts for Twitch and YouTube. I don't know if YouTube has any alerts. Does YouTube have alerts? I don't know. Okay. Should think that out. Okay. Next thing. You guys, I need to show you guys in the corner. Because, like, I know you guys like seeing yourselves. Because you're just as egotistical as I am. You little dirties. Alright, so, let's see. Before I do that, I need to make sure. Oh, what the hell? Wait, what is... I thought this was... What the reaction? What the fuck? Dude, get in there. Damn. Jesus. Anyway, I know today's gonna be one of those days. It's okay though. It's not okay, but it's okay. So you guys still can't hear yourselves, right? Okay, you're... So, wait, is that yes? I can't tell. Why is it cutting off? Okay, so you can't hear yourselves. Okay, where is chat? YouTube sub alert. Says it's there. Alert. Okay. Why cannot... How about now? Tell me if you can hear me now. Or hear yourselves. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. I wonder if I make it like that. Can I? I wonder what happens if I do it like that. Oh, wait, would that be gone?
Mike has said can't hear the other people on YouTube.
Other people on YouTube. That happens. I can't do that. Great. Can't realize can't do that. That would be kind of cool if I could. Oh, it goes back there. So I have to have this on the side here. Got it. Okay. It's not like it's a total loss. I can still work. It just won't be as effective. About there. What? It's there. What the hell? What the... Okay. If I were to... What the what? So if I do it like that, oh, we cut off. Oh. Wait, does that affect the other thing? Oh shit, does that affect the other thing? Oh my god, I'm relearning this thing all over again. My god. Okay. Alright. But wait, if I do that... Let me guess. I guess if I move this, it's gonna fuck up... Okay, no, I guess not. Cool. So if I do like this... Right? Okay. Now if I put it on this side, how about that? Will that be better? Nope. It will still screw off. Oh, better yet, if that's the case...
Morgan, I said muted yourself again.
Okay, there we go. You should be able to fucking put at the part top. So I keep mute myself because of stupid shit. Alright, there we go. Alright, so what did you
Morgan, I
guys...
said, but I can hear the comments being read.
Alright, good, good, good,
Morgan,
good,
I said,
good.
I can hear you.
Good, 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 good. Alright. Okay.
Mike has said, think everything is all good.
Okay. Alright, so today, if I don't know if you guys heard me, we're
Beanbag said,
going...
whoa, that's a good drawing, teach.
I didn't draw this. This is from a study from
Morgan R said everything should be good now.
From a teacher.
Ryuga Samurai said yeah, I can hear you and the sound.
And I realized it looks really stretched out. Well, it looks... Well, on Twitch it looks
Ryuga
stretched
Samurai
out.
said hi Bean.
Why it looks so stretched out on Twitch? That is very
Beanbag
weird.
said hello Bri, hello Mike, hello Mora.
So today what we're going to do is that we're going to do...
Beanbag said hello Morgan.
It is 5:37, so we're going to just jump into reactions. I'll work on this study. I was going to make this into a study today with teaching today, but I guess I'll hold that off till like
Morgan R
I'll
said,
hold
hey,
that off
Bean.
on Monday. Fuck it. So while I'm working on this on the side, we will do reactions today. I guess that's what we're gonna do. I don't know. We might even just play game tomorrow. I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do reactions as I do artwork here. I'm not even doing artwork. I'm doing a study from a teacher. So like, as I'm doing studies on this portrait, from my teacher, you guys will be reacting with me. We're gonna be doing a reaction. I was going to make it into a study with you guys and teach you what I know, but I think it's best.
Beanbag said also teach real quick, can you send me a transparent Christmas emote of your character please? I asked earlier but you know provide. More
Transparent. What are you talking about?
Heart.
What, the emote? That's up on Discord already. It's been up there for like 2.5 days, I think. If that's what you're asking.
Beanbag said yay, but I'd if I can copy it.
Okay. Okay, I'll send it in a second. Hold on. Alright, so we're... let me just get this real quick.
More others said leave it to teach, not to read a message.
Let me see.
Beanbag said I'm putting it on your new schedule calendar. Beanbag said let me see if I can copy it.
Okay, hold on. Okay. It looks stretched out. Like, weirdly stretched.
Beanbag said yes, more lol, he's the best at it lol.
Let's see. Okay, I think that's better. Wait, no. That's weird. It's really weird. I think that's just a me problem. Okay, I think that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't look all that stretched. Alright, so let me back it up. Maybe if I back it up. Yeah, maybe if I... Yeah, maybe if I back it up.
More others said XD, I feel it pain. More others said yeah.
Okay. Alright, or maybe if I push it up more, maybe that'd be best. No. Feels like this is not right. Squish.
Beanbag said nah, I can download it, Sammy, the Christmas tree version.
Hold on. You can download it? Yeah, why does it look so stretched out? It's pissing me off now. What the fuck? What is this? Okay. Make it small. Put it here. Okay, and then... Why does it look so stretched out? That's the problem I don't like. That's the shit I don't like. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Whatever. I'll leave it be for now. I don't know. Like, it's some weird shit happening here. Or maybe I should just change it by clicking on this and then clicking on... What's the shit I don't like? Okay, I think that's fine. Don't look as stretched out as before. Alright, so grab this. I'm so sorry, everyone. You guys like going through this bullshit. Okay, and then we will go to here. All right, so that's taken care of. I guess I'll put this on the side for now, and I will turn on. React. Well, why the fuck? That. Okay. I think that's fine. There we go. And then we can finally start the stream. God. This was not supposed to happen, but because OBS wanted to be a total bitch, we had to go through this bullshit. Alright. I think tomorrow we're just gonna play a game, because, like... Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. Tomorrow we'll just play a game. And then we'll hold off all the lessons on Monday, starting off with the new week and the new schedule. Technically, I ain't new, but, like, you get what I'm saying. I think y'all know what I'm trying to say here.
Moral others said go get package.
Okay. Package. There we go. And then we will grab this and then go at the bottom right here. Come on, stretch down. I stretched it and everything, so it's under transformative. It's behind my shit, so they can't come for me when I'm trying to do my stuff. Alright. There we go. So in this section here, for those who are on Twitch, this is the side. I will change this layout. The GIF things will be gone. I might take that away. Yeah, might take that away. That might be moved somewhere else completely. Oh, okay. I'm gonna change out the layout tonight. I'm gonna get this rid of because too much going on. Try to make it simplistic so we can use it anytime so it doesn't become a giant hindrance. Oh, another thing. I need to show where you guys are at because I know you guys like seeing yourselves in the chats. Which is weird because I have not seen Botrix do its job. Yeah, where? Huh. Jar. That's weird. Alright. I look like I'm on a newscast TV station thing going on. I guess I'll put my small self back in here for now. For now. I will change out the layout completely because it doesn't need to be here anymore. And it's not Halloween anymore. Definitely changing that. Okay. Get rid of this stupid jar. Okay. Okay, there we go. So we're going to lock that up. Everything's good. I think we're on a good spot. Alright, can everyone see what they need to see? Can you see the Clownfish TV screen? Yes or no? Please let me know. Can you see the artwork on the side of it while I work on it? Can you guys see it? Please let me know. Would love to know.
Mike has said yay.
Alright. Cool. Before I start, you guys can hear you guys selves, right? Hear yourselves. Can't speak. Widgets and alerts. Oh wait, can I do that? Chat, new platform. Ah, can I do that? Textile, platform, kick YouTube. Ooh, wait, can I do that? Users preference, chat, clip on clipboard. Ooh. Huh. That might be better. I think I did a ting. I think I did a ting, guys. I got a ting. Caster. Okay. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Okay. You guys are right there in the corner. But it looks really hard to see. Don't like that. Ew, that looks hard to see. Okay, number 1. Textile. Poppins. I guess that's what I get. Size. Too big. Way too big. Color. So we can see the words. I think it should come from the... Okay, from the right. That's fine. I think. No, that looks like we have... Something's wrong with us. Okay, outline. Spacing. Okay, that looks normal. Is that all you guys have for font? That's it? I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Right. Bro, that looks crazy. I don't know why that looks so fucking crazy. Okay, let me see. Use from platform. What do you mean by preview? What do they mean by YouTube? I don't know what that means. Okay, display match platform theme, user's preference. Oh, these are badges. Okay, copy. We go to caster. I don't see anything. Can you guys see it? I can't see it. I don't think you can see it. Nope, I don't think you can see it. There we go. All right. Right, left. Why can't I hear anything? Why is it acting stupid? See what? Oh, I see Mike saying see what? Top, bottom, top, down. Yeah, I like type. I like top down. It comes from top down. Animation slide in. Okay. Slide in. Time to top down. My messages appear. I guess so. Show user's icon. Got it. Before name, after name. I think after name. I think that's fine. Okay. Copy. go back here. I think I did it. Alright, say hello, hello, hello over and over again, so we can see it on the screen. I don't know if you guys can see it. I think that's fine, yeah. See what? Hello? Okay. Okay, I can see it. Okay, it's in the corner. It's in the corner. You guys can probably see in the well, actually no. You guys are probably watching it from the phone. Okay. Whew. Interesting. Maybe I should put it on the okay, on YouTube, on Twitch you can see on the phone. I actually don't like it. It's kind of cutting your guys' names off, so I may have to switch it over. I didn't know Caster Labs can do that. Actually, that's kind of cool. Kind of like that. Slide in from left to right. Slide in. Okay. After name. Align will go right. Is it right? No. Left. No. Let's go right. See how that looks. That looks crazy. Why does it look so fucking crazy? That doesn't look normal at all. Hi, okay. Oh, never mind. It looks okay. Okay. For some reason, not reading guys' stuff out. Don't know why. Bot. Dashboard. All. Read out all. Oh my god, if I think of it that way. YouTube alert. Huh. So I can get rid of that. Oh, wait, I didn't think about that till now. So, that just puts things in perspective to a certain degree. Alright, get rid of this. Loading screen, what is this? Oh, it's that. Okay. That just puts things in a certain perspective now. Spotify music. No. BG music. That will be that. TikTok audio. Discord can stay. Caster can stay. Why is it not reading guys' shit? Hi Bean. Hi Mono. Well, automatically goes back to that. I don't know why it does that. That's a weird thing. Why it does that? Stream platform, voice, Russell, Polymads. Oh, these are different voices. Let's go. Direct something perfect.
Mono said hi teach.
Hello. Can I change it to that? Stream platform, read out loud. Ding. Activist subs. Show the pronoun. Use altering message backgrounds. Oh, that's a thing. Oh. Ding volume? Not really sure what that means. Ding when a new message comes. Bean, okay. Yeah, but I don't know if I can copy it. Okay. Go to Instagram. Bean wants that thing she said she wanted. Favorite character. Okay. Oh yeah, you guys are still doing your. Oh wait, you guys are still doing your thing, right?
Mono said my winter break finally started.
It's French! Holy shit! It's French! Yes, yes, Mr. Oui. Yes, my winter break finally started. It's French!
Mono said I am French. Mike Kaz said he surrender.
I surrender. Let's go. I can't use you, sadly. What does Matthew sounds like? I might actually like this thing. Alright, Discord. Do we need Discord? And let's see here.
Ryuga Samurai said I am Bean, thanks for asking.
Alert. TikTok. Bot rate chat. You don't even work. Fuck you. You don't work. Get the fuck out of my face. Chit chat. TikTok chat. TikTok chat. Yeah, that don't work either. Fuck out of here. YouTube sub alert? Do I YouTube sub alert? I don't think I do. Wait. I don't know. Alright.
Morgan R said I did not consent to being French skull emoji.
Let me see. Mama wing. Mama wing. Mama wing. Okay, TikTok alerts. This is something that's completely on its own. All alerts. What is all alerts? I have all alerts. Okay. Chats. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this YouTube alert thing. So I'm gonna probably just get rid of that. Alright, so I want to add something. Okay, so it says widgets and alerts, subscriber count. Oh, that's a thing? Oh, what? Prefix, suffix, don't know what that means. Twitch, from Twitch platform. Only Twitch. Sub count label. What does that look like? Oh, okay, okay. I'll put it in purple, I guess. Preview, okay. Outlines. Big number, font size. I guess that's okay. Text. Oh, subs or If you what I don't know what that is. The fuck? It seems it only works only for Twitch alone. All right. So that's new. Okay. Sub count. Now I'm just screwing around at this point. Like sub Twitch count. Okay. Paste. Oh wait, I'll just put it right here. Let's go. 0. That's actually kind of cool. Kind of like seeing that. Okay, cool. What else should I do? This is some cool stuff. I didn't know I can do this. This is when you don't explore the full program, whatever the fuck. Oh, that's a... I don't know what that is. Wait. Boldness? Oh, I can do it in real time. Cool, I don't have to keep doing that shit. Okay, cool. Chat did that. Follower new. So is it just for... Wait. Oh, it goes for everyone. What about TikTok? Hold on, let me see. Let me check TikTok. Settings. Accounts. Connect. I thought I did this. Okay. Okay. Be live. Kick. I guess I'll kick too. Fuck it. Why not? Why not? Okay. TikTok. Okay, nice. Okay. What is activity feed? I don't know what that is. Stream chat? Wait, what? What? Stream chat? Viewers list? Activities feed? Don't need that. I don't think I need that. Edit? Oh, I did that already. Okay. Self count, got that. Now let's see what the follower list looks like. I don't color. Oh, just followed. Oh, okay. Does it have any animations? Oh, cool. I can put a sound effect. Cool. Play audio. Volume could be pretty high. I don't mind. Art. Alert image. Oh, it comes with alert image. Oh. I think we had one a long time ago. I doubt we still have it. Okay, so let's use this as an example. Okay. Okay. Intensifies GIFs. Okay. Okay, I kind of realized that the streamer started itself. Don't like that. Why did it do that? Is it because I connected to the other stuff? Shadow off. There we go. And then, wait, no, turn it off. Offset text color. That should be black. Just followed. Cool. Offset. Hit that again. Okay, that can stay. Sus. Okay. Shadow. No. Okay. Spacing. Size, bold this. Okay. Poppins. Text. Format? Not sure what that means. Not fucking with that. Okay. So this whole situation is me trying to fix everything. Jesus Christ. This is not professional at the slightest. Okay. Now, I'm going to... I guess I'll pull out the bomb for now. Alright. Oh, and you guys are not being able to be heard. I'm pretty sure you guys are getting annoyed by that part too. Probably talking up a storm or some shit. I did not cause anything. Okay. Okay. I guess I'll put it right on top of this. So if I go here, go here, go here, and then hit. I'll just put that there for now. Maybe I should put it down here. No, just put it right there. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so yeah, I think we're officially finished here. Alright, let's get straight to it. So, this is from, oh, fuck, game audio, BG, got it, there we go. Okay, this is from... Why do it keep doing that? Oh my god, bro. Can I just please just like get 2 seconds? Okay, thank you. Oh, I forgot. I have to put this here and put this over here, and then this will do. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Should I put at the bottom? Maybe I should do that. Let me see. So, add. Browser. Chat alert. Which one is it? Which one's y'all? Okay, there you go, caster. So it's like this. Go to here, and you go to caster. I guess I'll put you guys about down here. I think that's fair. All right, that can work, right? All right. Okay. All right. Chat rate is current. Alright, so this is pretty much from, I got everything done. So this is pretty much from Clownfish TV, and it says here, Game Media protects, Game Media protects Sweet Baby Inc., and it gets community noted on X. I think that's how it goes. The whole thing's not on X. Yeah, that's pretty much ... So that's pretty much what that is. So let's see if you guys can hear it. Guys, can you hear me? Yes or no? Anyone still here? I know it took me forever to get everything all set up normally, but if that's not my fault. I was trying to do this off stream, but then again, bullshit. So if anyone's still here, please let me know. Please let me know if you're still here. Anyone? Mods? Anyone? Can anyone hear me? Echo, echo, SOS. Please let me know.
Mono said yes.
Okay, good. I'm gonna play the...
Mike Cass said yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play the audio.
Samurai said yeah. Morgan R said hello.
Okay, cool. Everything's done, so I don't have to do any more tinkering or whatever the case may be. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear that tink sound. Let me know if you can hear it or not. Alright, so this is from Games Media. Protects Sweet Baby Inc. and gets community noted.
Ryuga Samurai said Bry isn't here, only Zool.
I got
Morgan R said heard.
Alright. I'm gonna have to turn off that wink, that tink thing. That's gonna get annoying real fast. Cyberpunk. Shadows to widgets. Chat. No, it's in the documents. Dashboard. I don't know why it just defaults right back to Twitch. That's a weird thing. That's a weird thing. I don't know why. That's weird. Okay. Alright, so, okay, this is Game Media protects Sweet Baby Inc. and gets community noted by X. So let's see what this is about.
Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I'm not here with Geeky Sparkles. In this video, I'm going to talk about Sweet Baby Inc. Remember them? Yeah, I don't think they're going to be getting much work. They are responsible for a lot of the, or at least they were involved in. I'm not going to say they were responsible, but they were involved in a lot of the high-profile AAA failures over the past couple of years, including most notably Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which basically killed Warner Brothers Games and cost the company like $200 million. There's all kinds of layoffs, and the game is wrapping up in January already as a result of that. But these are the narrative consultants, right? These are basically the sensitivity readers for the video game industry, and they had quite a racket going on, right? They kind of work their way into all these studios, and I don't know how much money they're charging, but they're like, hey, you need DEI, right? Well, we're the DEI company, and we'll come into your studio and we'll tell you everything that's wrong with your game, why it's too racist and too bigoted and too homophobic and too whatever, and you're going to give us money for that because you've got these DEI mandates that you have to abide by, and you don't know what the hell you're doing because then we're looking around the room and you're all a bunch of white guys. Stupid white guys. So we're going to tell you what you need to do. And now that DEI is being walked back all over the place, and so many of these games that had DEI consultants have failed, I don't see there being much of a future for Sweet Baby Inc. But they're trying to change the story now, and they've been working with the mainstream media, the mainstream video game.
Why is everyone spiraling about YouTube banning ad blockers? Chill. You can just use Pi.
I'm so sick of you fucking influencers. You guys are fucking annoying. I'm so tired of y'all. So annoying. Oh my god, dude. Stop.
To change the narrative, and they tried to say that the Sweet Baby Inc. detected list on Steam, and that's how this whole thing got kicked off, right? This is basically what kicked off Gamergate 2. They were trying with Hogwarts Legacy, but they definitely did it with Sweet Baby Inc. But there's a list out there, Skabrutus from Brazil, who had a list of the games that they worked on, and they tried to get that taken down, but they really weren't violating the terms of service. They were just saying, matter-of-factly, hey, if you don't like Sweet Baby Inc. product, then you don't want to buy these games, right? How's it any different than like putting, if you have a nut allergy, if you're allergic to nuts, don't eat a Snickers. Plot twist, I am allergic to peanuts, and I did eat a Snickers once, and I sorely regretted it.
Damn.
I don't like Snickers very much. I'm a Milky Way man, but yes, if you don't like nuts, if you're trying to stay away from nuts, go with Sweet Baby Inc. Actually, be the opposite. Strike that, reverse it. Let's talk about this before you get into any further. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, go out to clownfish-.com. Help support the reef. Go out to clownfishtv.locals.com. Same thing. You get exclusive content, but on Minus, we have merchandise, which is cool. We got like hats and shirts and all kinds of stuff. This comes from Fandom Pulse, John F. Trent, formerly of Bounding Into Comics. I guess they got community noted. X-Community Notes quickly destroys game developers' blatant propaganda and attempts to censor to support the Sweet Baby Inc. lies. That's quite a headline, but it's true. Basically, Sweet Baby Inc. has been trying to change the narrative. They got outed. People were like, why are all these AAA games shitty?
Good.
Why are they all quote-unquote woke? Why do they all have a lot of DEI in them? Why are all the female protagonists suddenly ugly? Why are we shifting the storyline away from the hero of the franchise to like these side characters? Why do we have, this and that and everything else and all obvious DEI stuff? It wasn't even like done in a clever way. It was like very, very obvious that there were talking points and bullet points that had to be adhered to. And, people did their homework, and Kabrutus did a lot of it, as I understand it. And it wound up that it was this Sweet Baby Inc. So this is their official About Us page. It's founded in 2018. Sweet Baby Inc. is a narrative development and consultation studio based in Montreal and working around the globe. Our mission is to tell better, more empathetic stories while diversifying and enriching the video game industry. We aim to make games more engaging, more fun, more meaningful, and more inclusive for everyone. Yeah, but not every game is for every person, right? Like, I don't have a problem if you've got like a gay furry dating sim. I don't have a problem with that existing. I have no problem with that existing. If you want to play that game, that's fine. Is that game for me? Probably not.
I fucking hate that we have to constantly let people and reassure them. People who are not, you're not gonna even, like, people you're going to interact with like that, and let them know that you're not against them in that sense. I think it just should just go for saying, like, Jesus Christ, why do I have to constantly ensure you that I don't have a problem with you? It doesn't make any sense. That's just like you're constantly babying up everyone. Jesus Christ.
You know, but if you want to play it, that's fine. There are a lot of cozy games out there that I would consider quote unquote woke or inoffensive or whatever. Actually, my daughter likes a lot of those kinds of games. They're not really for me. I don't really care. You know, I don't care if they exist. Where the problem is when you try to take existing franchises and they're latching on to the AAA gaming space, and then they're trying to change that to bend that to be these other titles, right? They want it. And again, this is all about platform. It's the same thing in Hollywood. Like, there's no problem with there being, my opinion, being niche content for niche audiences. That's not the problem. The problem is when you take an existing franchise. And the reason they do it is if you come up with an indie title, a video game or a movie or a comic or whatever, it doesn't have the brand recognition of a Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? So, or a Suicide Squad, a Batman game, an Arkham game. So they're going to latch on to that bigger platform because they want the biggest megaphone possible. And this is how really a lot of this spread. It was like people that were, look, there's always been niche content for niche audiences, right?
That's something that should have been taken care of a long time ago. I think what they should have did was, if you had a message you wanted to push, they had to make new shows. If they made that more of a thing, then people probably would have been more susceptible to their messaging. But because they want to put in things that people recognize and then switch and bait them, that's where the most of the resentment started really festering from itself. From the Spider-Man to the most of the Marvel comics, DC Comics, what else? The cartoon shows, He-Man, specifically He-Man, the Netflix one, how they killed off He-Man on episode 1. That was yo. If you want to fuck with, if you want to fuck with a franchise, bring up He-Man. Kill He-Man in the first episode. Make the majority of the first trailer that you made of He-Man, Master of the Universe, on Netflix. Make the whole trailer of episode 1, and then as soon episode 1 goes through, and you realize that this man died in the first episode or first 10 minutes, you start hating yourself real fast. That is the most evil attack on anyone, I tell you.
And again, I don't have a problem with that existing, but these people wanted to take it to the next level, and they're like, well, my indie dating sim should be as popular as Sony's Spider-Man game, so
you think you know Wix, but do you?
I'm so tired of these fucking commercials, yo. This should be like a setting for this.
There's different shapes.
That's the bigger platform. Let's take all those ideas and push them over to the AAA. And it's the same with Star Wars. Like, they tried to turn Star Wars into another franchise. They tried to turn Star Trek into another franchise. She-Ra, that was one of the first examples we saw. It was like, clearly this was Noelle Stevenson's Tumblr fanfic, which is fine, but don't call it She-Ra. Call it, like, you know, Super Sword Scissor Sisters or something, because that's what it was. It wasn't She-Ra. So that's kind of how it started. They wanted to mainstream kind of the niche ideology. And it's not really about making things more diverse and inclusive. It's making things more to your own liking, to your liking, your friends' liking, which is, again, a statistically small group. And we're seeing the result of what happens when you do that. And that's people, you know, the general public does not buy the product. They reject the product. It's not because they're bigots or hate mongers or anything like that. They're rejecting it because you've taken a franchise, an existing franchise,
Morgan
and you've tried to turn it.
God. Mono said lol.
You know what they should do? I'm pretty sure it is illegal, but we should really push more on the swing and bitch. My bad. The bait and switch scenario. I think majority of these companies, when they present a product on something that people want, and then they bait and switch you on something completely different that you paid for, that should be a like near felony at that point. Like that's evil. Imagine I make a Spider-Man game. I put in my first trailer about Spider-Man, everything about Peter Parker and everything else, right? This is not against Miles Morales. I have no problem with Miles Morales. Miles Morales is one of my favorite characters from the Spider-Man universe. But let's just put it this way. And I show you nothing. There's no mentioning or even the inkling or even like so oh my god. I'm not even alluding. There we go. We're not alluding that there's any other characters but Spider-Man as the Spider Dude. The spider person. And then as soon as you play like 20 minutes of the game, Peter not only, I don't know, gets super nerfed to the point that he can't be played, or in the story he gets like trapped or something. And then you have to play as every other spider person but what was represented that was in the trailer. That's you paid $60+ for, and deluxe version. I think that should be like almost near to a felony to a certain degree. Like, come on, man. That's not fair.
Morgan R said technically it is illegal too. If they advertise it one way, you buy the product and it is absolutely nothing as advertised, that's a lawsuit.
Yeah, I know, but like
is a serious legal issue.
I know, but like we should really push on that more often. I noticed that a lot of us gamers has not pushed on that really. We should really start doing that more often. You should not present me something that I know and then give me something completely different. That's just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Into something else. You've tried to turn it into a fan fiction for yourself and your friends. And this is why I think California in particular, Hollywood in particular, has been gobsmacked by the election and the rejection of mainstream entertainment and media, because they were creating content for themselves, not realizing that it's a big country out there and, you know, you kind of have to stay middle of the road. Disney's starting to get it. The only reason I think they're pivoting right now is because they desperately need the money. They've had massive failure at the box office because they've listened to the DEI consultants for years. And now it's hitting the gaming industry too. And I honestly think that
Mono said
this could end AAA gaming as we know it. I mean,
do you know?
I mean, the amount of layoffs, absolutely astounding. I mean, it's absolutely astounding. So anyway, the person in charge, this Bel Air, the head of Sweet Baby Inc., she's been out there saying a whole lot of
save it after the video.
Stupid stuff that's not really helping their case any. We've had several people from Sweet Baby Inc. say really stupid stuff that's not helping their case any. And you know, again, do I believe that Sweet Baby Inc. is responsible for all of them? Like, no, somebody had to pull the trigger on hiring them, but they were a very easy target because they were so prominent, right? I mean, yeah, if you're going to go down that rabbit hole, then people go after certain YouTubers or whatever. They go after, like, you know, Gary at Nerdrotics because he's one of the biggest, you know, pop culture critics out there, or critical drinker or whoever. And, you know, so they go after the biggest target. And in this case, it was like, you know, gamers were angry about DEI. They noticed that Sweet Baby Inc. was
said, my friend download a game from a
plastered all over a lot of the high-profile failures coming out of AAA gaming, and they became the target. And they actually kind of made the situation worse. They poured kerosene on the situation because they tried so hard to get this list keeping track of their games removed. If they had not done that, I don't think it would have blown up in the way that it did. But again, this was kind of the Streisand effect, and then they tried to like erase their connection to different game studios or whatever. They said, yeah, the so-called harassment campaign claims that Sweet Baby Inc. has been subjected and was actually a harassment campaign against Brazilian gamer Brutus Rambo. Yep. From them, or he was started by Sweet Baby Inc. employees. Another Sweet Baby Inc. employee, Chris Kindred, targeted the Steam Curator group and Cabrutus Rambo's personal Steam account, writing on X back at the end of February. The Steam Curator harassment group Sweet Baby Inc. detected is led by this person. Here's them trying to be slick so they don't get reported. Even with the discriminatory language filed off, the group itself still fails the code of conduct. And they're supposedly supporting evidence of that, right? But apparently they got
Mono said he got his account
hammered on X via community notes a couple times. Like, here's
Why is instant ramen bad for you? Well, let's break it down. You know those typical instant noodles? The ones that are basically a sodium bomb with a side of...
Here's, for example, Steam doesn't have guidelines for curators when was this? This was a while ago, that would prevent someone from starting a curation group that focuses on Sweet Baby Inc. and warns people not to buy games they're associated with, which could just list any game at all. And the community note said the curator uses Sweet Baby Inc.'s website as their source. Yes, actually, Sweet Baby Inc., until the public backlash, had most of the games they worked on their website. And then they scrubbed their website of that information, or most of it. And I think that might have actually been at the request of some of their clients, like, shit, this game's not out yet, and people aren't going to buy it because you worked on it. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for that. It's called anti-help, right? They position themselves as being the solution to the DEI dilemma, which is now over and done with, right? All these companies are walking it back because of situations like this. And what happened was it became a non-binary movement, right? Is that what they're calling it? Non-binary. So here's the thing. This is a game developer, gamedeveloper.com. When Sweet Baby Inc. was targeted for their advocacy efforts earlier this year, yeah, like they're doing it out of the kindness of their hearts. They get paid. They get paid for this. They get paid for it. They're paid consultants. A Discord server and a Steam community group played a role in their harassment. We asked, do Valve and Discord consider this within their terms of service? Okay, readers added context. It does not violate Valve and Discord terms of service, as the main goal of the server is simply listing games that SBI is involved in. On the other hand, SBI employees who targeted that Discord server and its owner had violated a bunch of terms of services. Ouch, guys, ouch. Yeah, they did, because they were basically calling for you to mass report Cabrutus and that list. And as far as I know, that list is still up. But yeah, they're trying to save their asses, guys. They're trying to save their jobs. I mean, that's what it is. This was, I mean, you want to talk about grifters. People are like, oh, grifters, the alt-right grifters. I'm like, this was a grift. They saw the DEI thing taking off. Mm-hmm. They're like, hey, yep. Now's our chance to make it big time. We're going to go to all these companies and tell them that we have the solution to their problem. It's called solution selling. Look it up. We're the only ones with the solution to their problem. It's so easy to just hire us to come in and fix your shit, fix your game, so you don't get blowback from the. And it was a racket. Like, if you don't want Polygon and Kotaku to attack your game and tank your game because it's not diverse and inclusive enough, you're going to hire us and you're going to pay us whatever we want. We're going to fix it because we're friends with these people. It's protection money. That's so that is a racket. Yeah. Right. Yeah. And it's over because all these companies, they're either laying off, going out of business, or they're just over the DEI stuff. So they know it's game over. But I mean, I think a lot of these people will probably wind up working in the video game industry to some capacity. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, this person is working on this thing, as long as you're not like doxing them or calling for their harassment or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can say, hey, so-and-so worked at Sweet Baby Inc. and, oh, they're the director of this game, so you know what you're probably going to get. It's no different than movies or comic books or anything else where you're like, oh, I don't like this person's work. I don't like this particular actor. I don't like this screenwriter. So I'm not going to watch that movie. Thanks for telling me, because I'd save myself, $10 or whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, if you're saying, hey, go to this person's house and harass them, or, go mass flag them or whatever, that's a problem. That's a problem. But pointing out that somebody that creates content that you don't like is working on a particular project, there's nothing illegal about that. So I'm going to wrap it up. Please subscribe. We'll talk later.
All right, so that's,
hey everyone, big heads up.
That's Neon from Cloudfish TV on the whole games. Media protects Sweet Baby Inc. and gets communicated on X. So that's the whole situation. So we're going to move on to the next one. I hope you guys enjoy that. Like, subscribe, share, follow, and comment. I hope you guys enjoyed that and all that great stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah. All right. So let's see. I'm going to do one more video of this. Lindsay will lose. It is trending. So I might as well jump on that. This is going to be really considered anti-woke at this point, but let's see. So, this is from another one from Clownfish TV. It says, Sonic 3 will beat down Disney's Mufasa this weekend? Let's see if that's true. I believe it's true. I think everyone's just tired of Disney at this point. It's not even like if you like Lion King or not. I honestly believe that a lot of people just don't fuck with Disney anymore like that. It's like the live action remakes are kind of tiring at this point. And I don't know if Disney had like anything like planned to like connect all these movies together in some Marvel cinematic way. I'm pretty sure they was thinking that, but I don't think that's gonna work out very well given how things are going. So.
Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog 3 versus Mufasa. And yeah, it is looking like Sonic 3 is going to kick the Lion King's ass this weekend.
No, we don't know for sure. Action remakes that no one remembers, like The Jungle Book or Lady and the Tramp.
The Jungle Book, The Lady and the Tramp. Wait, Lady and the Tramp had a live action? Holy shit, did they have a live action? I didn't know this. For real? For real? Oh shit. Oh shit. I think Lady of the Tramp, Jungle Book, Aladdin, Maleficent, Cinderella, a lot of people didn't know that.
See what I mean, so did Mulan.
Mulan. Literally no one remembers Cinderella was the first one, I think. I think Cinderella was the first, I want to say cinematic universe, I guess you can say that, of Disney's live action. Not the first Cinderella movie to be live action, but
said Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. Shit, what was another movie? I feel like I'm forgetting one. Holy shit, I feel like I'm forgetting one. There's one I'm forgetting. I don't know what it is.
We talked about it like a few weeks ago too. That was the early box office predictions. But we're like, you know.
Cruella. There it is. Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil. Yeah.
It's going to start today in some places and tomorrow. And they're saying they think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm not hearing a lot about Mufasa. I don't know if people...
I want to see Sonic. I don't really care about Mufasa.
I don't really care. I think a lot of people are going to look at this and be like, oh, it's another live-action Disney movie. I'll watch it on Disney+.
That's exactly what I think is going to happen.
Yeah.
Sonic 3 is kind of an event for a lot of people, you know, especially since they add Keanu Reeves. Spoiler. He's Shadow the Hedgehog. And we're going to talk about fan goodwill and how this franchise only exists because the studios listen to the fans. And think about how many other franchises might be in a much better place, Star Wars, if they actually listened to the fans and gave them what they wanted. So before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, you get woohoo if you do.
Woohoo.
Go out to clownfishminus.com, pick up some merch, help support the reef with our Plus Club. We also have that content mirrored on
Sonic seems to have found the
clownfishtv.local.
right balance for cartoon live action.
Yeah, I did. Oh my god, bro. At one point, there's a universe where we're watching this movie, and the franchise looks like that. Oh my god.
Especially when they listened and they fixed it.
Yeah, so this is Gizmodo, and they had an interview with Ben Schwartz, who plays Sonic, and they said that, yeah, thanks to Paramount actually listening.
I honestly believe the Sonic movie
Virus
should be...
I like how the Paramount has used this model of Sonic for another movie. Don't know the name, but it was really humorous.
Yeah, it was the Chip and Dale movie. It was the Chip and Dale movie when they used the ugly Sonic as, like, it was his only claim to fame.
Mike
so he had his
said
own
Chip
boot.
And Dale.
Yeah, it was Chip and Dale. It was all has-beens, old and new, of like different movies and like franchises and cartoons. Oh man, that was interesting. Oh my god.
To fans, and God, I wish they would have listened to fans in regards to Transformers. But yeah, Ugly Sonic wasn't going to fly. Now I'm waiting for people to be like, release the Ugly Sonic cut.
Honestly, people would buy it. If they
would.
were smart, they'd release the Ugly Sonic cut. If they were smart, they make so much more money. I re-released in the theaters the Ugly Sonic.
So yeah, so they changed the design of Sonic the Hedgehog. Thank God. But yeah, this is Ben Schwartz. He said maybe sometimes you need a little push to really look in the mirror and hear the fans to then really figure out if you want to adjust. And we did.
Yeah, they did. And everybody thought they wouldn't because it was like, you know, I think it was almost done or completely done. And they're like, oh crap. People saw it and the backlash was fierce and fast. And they did the right thing. They pushed it back and they fixed it. And
they got mad death threats from non-furries, furries, and all types of Sonic fans. They got death threats beyond death threats. I'm telling you. It has nothing to do with the complaints how ugly Sonic was. There was death threats that seemed like it was legitimate. Let's be honest. Them Sonic fans, they are ravenous. They're rapid as rapid as shit. When you touch their franchise, they look at Star Wars and be like, like you guys can fuck with us when it comes to the games, but when it comes to this movie, oh hell no. We are not gonna look like Star Wars. Fuck out of there with that.
Virus said we already have bad games. We can't have bad
movies
too.
Right? Like, come on, man. You come on, man. Like, you gave us Sonic X, and that was not as bad, but let's be honest, Sonic X would have been great if you didn't have fucking Chris. Actually, Sonic X,
said Lamau.
Like, Sonic X suffers from the same thing that Transformers did. I'm talking about movie-wise. So if you put Sonic X next to, like, the Michael Bay movies, the one thing that they both had in common was the fucking humans.
Virus said I love how everyone hates Chris.
Everyone hates Chris. Chris is fucking annoying, and I think I know what they did with Chris. Let's call for what it is. Tell me if I'm lying. The design they made Chris, doesn't he look a little bit like Sora from Kingdom Hearts? I think that was on purpose. I think that was a Kingdom Hearts like reference, or at least close to Ash Ketchum giving his hairstyle. But he felt like a young Sora to a certain degree, not the same as personality, but just the way he looked.
Said it had to be.
It had to be. For some reason, every time I looked at Chris, I just thought of Sora for some odd reason. But he's not Sora. He's just an annoying ass kid. He had a weird thing going on with him. He had like a stalker thing going on with the hedgehog. It was kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. So like the thing that I think the Michael Bay movies, or even the I don't even think the recent Transformers movies, I don't think it's as bad when it comes to Michael Bay. When I say as bad, I'm not talking about the Michael Bay movies was bad. I think the one thing that Sonic X, the show, and the Michael Bay movies had in common at the time, I think Sonic X was playing around that time when Michael Bay made his Transformers movies. The one thing that they both had in common was the fucking humans. The biggest problem both Michael Bay and the Sonic X show had was the humans was just the most annoying inconvenience in the show. Like, if you erase Chris and his friends and family out of the equation, I think the Sonic X movie show would have been a lot better off anyway, growing up as a kid. I'm just saying, I think that's what would have happened. Same thing with Transformers. Less humans, less Sam Witwicky. I know that Shia LaBeouf did a pretty good job as Sam to a degree, and he's still memorable to a certain degree.
Sam Witwicky, they were so annoying.
Like, majority of them were annoying, and they tried to make the humans as relatable and funny, but the more they tried, the more annoying they got. And just like, it just got ridiculous to a certain degree with the humans. Let me see.
Because they listened, they hit success. And I think that's why people keep going back. That and the fact people like Sonic.
I believe that the Sonic movie franchise so far, the live action ones, should be studied very closely on how not to fuck up a franchise. Have that balance of something new, something old, how to make some changes.
Like Cass said, the fact he had a rich dad, movie actress mom, and a scientist for a granddad plus an uncle that's Formula 1 racer.
Yeah, that was wild. Like, really? Like, really? A Formula 1 racer uncle? A scientist, a movie mom, and a rich dad? And you're still annoying as shit? Nothing's about you. That's the funniest part. What makes this ironic. Chris's life should have been really awesome, given the people that he was around. But he only made his life circle around a hedgehog, an alien hedgehog from another dimension or universe, or whatever the case may be. And he came off annoying as hell, almost stalkerish. And I think what we should do, I think a lot of people should do, a lot of companies should do, is study what the Sonic franchise has done movie-wise and be like, let's not do what we did before and do what the Sonic movie did. We can bring something new, a fresh take, and also keep the fans and new and old fans satisfied on what we're bringing to the table. No DEI, no that stupid shit. Just look at what they did and I wouldn't say copy, but just take it as an inspiration and try to do that. No, I'm pretty sure they won't. Most of these Western companies are prideful as fuck. They will not do it. They will not do it.
And Keanu Reeves is in this one, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, and the movies actually were decent. They're good.
They're good. Yeah.
I mean, they're not the best movies ever, but they're good.
They're just fun. And people in a world where things aren't fun anymore, people want fun.
Yeah, and I know there was a lot of anger from outlets like Mary Sue and
whatever. Mary Sue runs
when they did this because they're like, how dare the audience dictate the terms of their consumership? You know, the bigots and the
was it them? I don't remember.
There were a bunch of the.
I don't remember if they were one of them or not.
I remember the BBC did one. I specifically remember the BBC did one because people were complaining about Doctor Who at the time too, and all the changes being made to Doctor Who and the retcons and stuff. And then they were comparing it to Sonic, like, well, fans got this wince. Now they think they can dictate.
Yeah, I do remember
terms.
that.
It's like, no, the fans are your consumers, and if they want hamburgers and you only sell them veggie burgers, you're not going to have customers, right? I mean, it's not hard. Like, I'm not saying you have to kowtow to an angry mob on the internet all the time. But in this case, it was very, very clear.
It's majority, like, okay, he's right. It's, you don't have to kowtow to, like, people get mad. People are going to get mad no matter what you do. But you have to listen to the audience that is the biggest, not the smallest minority that might give you, like, 10 death threats. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you're a company and you have 1,000 death threats, that's a lot. But if you get, like, 400,000 likes out of that 1,000 death threats, I'm ignoring those death threats. They're not real. That death threat that 1,000 should be a 100 in your head. That 400,000 should be like a 4 million in your head. You know what I'm saying? That's how you should look at it.
What we really need is another Yakuza movie. Just remembered Scarlett Johansson being in Ghost in the Shell, and I didn't see her as the Major. I just saw Scarlett Johansson in a cyberpunk movie.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's all I saw too. And when I think about it now, she was not all that pretty in that movie. Yeah, she was not all that pretty in the movie when I think of it now, compared to like the Marvel movies.
Because Sonic looked like crap.
But they fixed it.
I don't think she looks all that pretty with short hair.
And now, you know...
Movie 3.
Yeah, we got the third movie coming out. And then now it might even be Mufasa, which is in The Lion King, which is Disney. And last time they did a live-action Lion King, which was actually based on, you know, the first Lion King film, it did really, really, really well in 2019, like incredibly well. But this one, I don't think is going to go there because a couple things. One, people are really tired of live-action remakes. I think you're Stitch they're looking forward to. But they're really, really tired of live-action remakes overall. And then there's this like whole other story, and it sounds like it's retconning stuff, and people are just like, eh.
Yeah.
Another one? Who cares?
Yeah, that's it. You know, it's like fool me once. And, you know, the Lion King...
It doesn't fool me once. It just fool me how many times now?
Well, Lion King was... I mean, Lion King is my all-time favorite Disney animated movie, and I haven't even watched the live action because I'm like, I don't want to taint my memories of the original movie with the taint of live action Disney. So they said, yeah, this weekend, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 versus Mufasa. They said that it could continue the winning streak that they've had with Wicked, Moana 2, Gladiator 2, which I didn't know Gladiator 2 was doing that well. I forgot it existed. It comes into theaters with the advantage of strong goodwill from fans.
You know, it's a very... I don't know if this is like an internet thing or this is a Western thing, but like I'm starting to notice more and more, even myself, that we're forgetting more movies that comes out more often. We're getting more movies than we can ever consume, and we're forgetting them more often. You notice that? You notice that? Like, we're getting more movies than we can ever consume back in, like, the 2000s, the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, and so on and so forth. We're living literally in the future compared to all those other eras, right? And then you can't... We're forgetting more movies than we are. We're forgetting more.
Virus said, "Yay! Like Marvel has made like 4 or 5 movies from last year."
Yeah, and I don't remember any of them. I will be fair. I wouldn't really watch them because of the whole like messaging problem, but like I didn't know it was that many. That's a lot. And that's a lot when you think about it, because I remember if you got like 2 or 3 Marvel movies back in 08, back in the 2010s, that was a lot. Right? That was a lot. There was no Disney Plus, there was no streaming service like that other than Netflix, right? If Marvel dropped like 2 or 3 movies that year, or at least 2, that was a lot. Now they're dropping like 5 or 6, and they're not. You don't remember them or care for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of weird, kind of sad when you talk about it, and like when you think about it.
Of the colorful Sega video game franchise, the goodwill was built. That goodwill was built by years of hard work from director Jeff Fowler and his team, turning a maligned initial trailer into a hit series that has borrowed more and more from its source material.
Yes, went back to the source material. Stayed true to the character and the fans.
Fan goodwill.
Yeah. Do you see a pattern here? Disney especially. Do you see a pattern here?
Here's how the average man's life would change if he used pie for 5 days straight. Day 1.
Yeah.
Skip.
Yeah.
That's how it would skip.
This could have happened with Star Wars. This could have happened with Star Trek. This could have, you know what I'm saying? But we got people in charge that think they know better than the people who've been fans of these franchises for decades. They said, yeah, they think it's going to actually have legs. This is what they call a movie that people go see it repeatedly. They said because of the reliance on legs, the opening total for Sonic 3, like any holiday title, is less important than it usually is. But the current tracking has the film opening in the 60 million range. Paramount's projecting 55 million, with some saying closer to 72 million, which is what Sonic 2 did. I think it might actually, I don't know, because there's a lot of other competition.
I think because Mufasa's going to cut into it,
yeah.
I think. But yeah.
That would be a big start, given that families will likely spread out their trips to see the film over the course of the holiday break in a way they wouldn't during an Easter break. So the reviews for Sonic 3 are largely positive, but as last year's game movie hits, Mario and Five Nights at Freddy's demonstrated the fan reception.
And both of them, yes, but both did very well because of fan reception.
Yes. And I remember they tried to tank the Mario movie too, and people are like, the critics are like, it's too much like a video game. I'm like,
that's
the
fucking
thing it was based on.
Yeah, I know, right?
They said gamers
it's too much like a video game. My God. I swear, this is why you don't listen. This is why gatekeeping's needed. It's too much like a video game.
Random question. Where Gunter from?
Where? Oh, he's from Hokkaido.
Mono said where's?
They're satisfied with Shadow and the slew of references to Sonic Adventure 2
From,
and other games. The series'
Hokkaido.
best final total of 200 million plus domestic and or 500 million plus global is more than achievable. But they're saying, they don't know what's going to happen to Mufasa. They said that the 2019 movie made 1.65 billion at the global box office. They said Mufasa is expected to open to 50 to 55 million, though Disney is hoping word of mouth can help carry the film against the gamer-driven buzz of Sonic 3.
Honestly, I think it's ridiculous that they went up against Sonic 3, or vice versa. I don't know what they should have spread them out. If they were smart, either Disney or Universal. Who does Sonic?
Oh, that Paramount.
Yeah. Whoever, I can't remember. Paramount. If they were smart, they would have spread it out. Because either one could have done better that way. But, honestly, if Disney, it wouldn't surprise me if Disney, and I don't know if this is what happened, but in their arrogance, we'll go up against Sonic because it's not going to hurt us any, because it's a Lion King movie, It wouldn't surprise me if Disney did
go
that.
fuck yourself.
I could see them doing that. I mean,
where's the Disney difference?
Well, they also mark their territory on these movies like how many years in advance. Like,
that's true. I don't know what happened. I'm just saying it wouldn't surprise me.
But they're saying theater insiders are telling The Wrap that while Sonic 3 is outperforming Mufasa in pre-sales for this weekend, Mufasa might be doing better in pre-sales for Christmas Day. But then people might be going to see Sonic first.
That's what I'm saying. I think most families are going to probably go see both. I mean, I have no desire to see Mufasa, but when our kids were little, we might have gone to see both. We are going to go see Sonic, though. I do want to see.
I want to see Sonic.
That's not when we're going to get a chance to, because we're so busy.
But yeah, they said the early reviews for Mufasa aren't great. 59% Rotten Tomatoes, directed by Moonlight Oscar winner Barry Jenkins. Kids and families don't care. They don't care who directed it. They look at the movie and they're like, "Do I want to see this? Yes or no?" I can tell you right now, I would be shocked if it came anywhere near the total of the original Lion King. I don't think it's going to be a box office, a huge catastrophic failure, but I don't think it's going to come anywhere near the original in terms of box office.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think it's going to come anywhere near in terms of 2019's live action. I don't think it's going to do that well at all.
They said that they tried to make Mufasa and the other lions more expressive
said,
because
honestly,
people
I don't
complained
see
about
the
how
point
They
in
did.
watching a movie about a character that dies.
Right? Honestly, I don't see the point watching that dies. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
They looked in
They did.
2019.
Yes.
Oh boy. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But you know, my money's actually on Sonic 3 this time.
My money's on Sonic.
I don't know. We're gonna wrap it up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.
Okay. Since I'm finally back on OBS. Okay, so it says here, this is from The Masked Man. And we're doing
Virus
anime.
said anybody above the age of 15 probably is watching Sonic.
Yeah. Pretty much. And they're going to ask their parents to go see. No kid now is going to want to watch a lion. A talking lion. That doesn't work anymore. That just doesn't work anymore. Oh, so this is Clownfish TV on the whole situation, on the whole Sonic 3 thing. So like, subscribe, share, follow, comment. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'll see you guys in the next one. And all that great stuff. And if you like this, later. Alright, so this is from The Masked Man. Some of you know who I'm talking about. I have done some of his videos before on my last channel, but I have moved it to this new channel, the Artextric React channel. So most of the old anime stuff I've done will be moved over there. I'll have to re-upload some of them over here for the reactions channel. It won't be not on the art channel anymore. I will still do art stuff on the side, but if it's more focused on reactions, it'll go over there. Yeah, so pretty much this is my chat forced me to read good manga from The Masked Man, whatever that is. This was 3 weeks ago, so it's pretty recent, pretty new. I have not done any manga recommendations in a long time, so I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of content I need to catch up on. And what's great about this is I don't have to be up to date with the latest news or latest manga stuff, because recommendations can always be recommended to anyone of any age, economic situation. It doesn't matter where you're from or what situation. I can still recommend you Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball has been around since the 80s, or Saint Seiya, or Gundam, or anything like that. So that's what makes these videos timeless, because it doesn't matter how new the manga is. If it's good, you can always recommend it no matter what. So, you know, it is what it is.
Right here. My chat hit me with some of the best manga I've read in a while. Others kept me up at night. The universe will deal with you specifically. These were the manga that were recommended, most of them being via donation, so thank you to all of those who've been joining the live streams and showing your support. They will be on Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube for the time being, so feel free to stop by. And here are 7 manga my chat forced me to read. If you're looking for a new ongoing series that is actually worth your time, Dragon and Chameleon is my first suggestion. In this story, Gario's the
this is the one with the it's the manga with the
Mike Kaz said, you know the story about how the team working on Pocahontas was like, yeah, we're working on a Disney princess movie while you guys work on a kids movie with talking animals. The other team was Lion King.
Oh god. But like this is the manga. And I remember we did a video on this. It's the manga based on, like, it's a famous mangaka. He's the main character is a famous mangaka, right? And he's really good at what he does. And he has an assistant, and somehow him and his assistant switch bodies. And his assistant was an asshole and will not give his body back, so he had to start from scratch, with his skills to start a whole new manga, while his assistant, I guess, prolongs his manga to the way he wants it or some shit, but it it's pretty awesome. So that's what I've heard. So
Creator of Dragonland, the most successful manga in the world. One thing is very apparent about him. He's an absolute manga addict, someone possessed by the love of what they do and serves as a likable and inspiring main character. His assistant, Miyama, is massively talented as well, but his talent is copying the style of others perfectly, hence his nickname, the Chameleon. Unlike Gario, it's clear from the jump that Miyama's full of negative sentiments, and he believes he was never meant to have the success he craves. An accident happens and the two end up swapping bodies. Gario is now determined to prove to Miyama that he is wrong about himself, and that he will make a new series that will rise to the top and soar like a dragon. Hence the name of the manga, Dragon and Chameleon. It's a manga about making manga, but it not only delves into some of the technical things that make a page stand out, or the process of working with assistants, but what makes this manga so special and one I'm dying to get more of, is how it delves into the mind of someone who truly loves their craft and is passionate about it, someone dedicated to one thing for their entire life. The different approaches everyone has, and no matter who you are, there is only one thing holding you back, and that's yourself. If you think you're needing a bit of motivation or inspiration, this is one of the best things you can read. Seriously, just the artwork alone speaks for itself.
God
okay, now that
damn.
we're not in the first 30 seconds of the video, the OG title was going to be Taking Manga Rex Like a Horror, but YouTube has to be a boring platform. From inspirational to wholesome and very, very happy, this manga is for anyone who needs some uplifting and warm feelings. Banana Fish is a manga about two friends, Ash and AG, I think that's how it's pronounced, who get close. Very close. I don't think some in the back are understanding me. Very close. Ash is a delinquent, criminal, thug, poor soul who's grown up in a life of pain and misery, and AG is
yeah, I think it worked. It kind of teeters on that LGBT thing. So if this is something you're into, pick up this book.
an ex-athlete from Japan who's visiting the US of A. They end up involved in this big thing where they need to find out what is banana fish.
Calendar is up now.
The whole mystery, although pretty early on you find out what it's all about. It's a pure thriller from start to end, and you never really feel like you have time to catch a breath. The moments you do are where some of the best character moments happen, and I think anyone who reads this will appreciate the plot and the pacing. This is completed and is full of action, violence, and some really mature topics, but surprisingly enough has one of the happiest, heartwarming endings ever. So happy, in fact, that I cried tears of joy. So fucking happy.
Okay, so the next one I want to show you is called Highlight. Absolutely.
I'm so tired of these stupid commercials.
Happy that I walked outside at 4 in the morning and thought about whether or not I was making the right choices in life. In all seriousness, I think a great sign of mystery turned thriller manga is when it becomes impossible to put down. Destroying my sleep schedule was totally worth it. Sakamoto Days has been gaining a lot of steam over the last year, and so it would only make sense that something like this would be made. I want you to imagine John Wick, but he gives up his life of being a hitman, not over his woman and love of his life, but for a J-pop idol. Koroshiya no Oshi is ongoing, and it's a blend of insane action and comedy. I wish I had more to say about this manga, but outside of the description I gave, that's pretty much it. I don't think the action is as good as Sakamoto Days, although to be fair, that is a high bar. If you want something simple and fun, then here you go. I was worried that people were going to recommend a whole lot of ass, but if this is the worst one that will be in the video, y'all did a good job. A manga that I was very happy to see recommended was Red Living on the Edge. This is a revenge story, and not a shit one. There's going to be a video dedicated to the worst one I've read coming out soon, don't worry. But this follows Red, the last survivor of the Wisa tribe who seeks revenge on a group of soldiers that massacred his people. The premise is simple, and my concern at first was if the more unique setting for manga would be the only unique thing about it. But the exploration into the characters, complemented by this simple but well done color motif with the names, has been some of my favorite character writing ever. The story at no point ever feels stale, and it explores the true cost of pursuing a life of vengeance in all of its nuances, while covering the mature topics that would be expected when talking about the massacring of the natives. The antagonist of the story gives me chills, and is a slippery character to say the least. This manga punches hard in the feels, has amazing action and scenarios, where even though we may not agree with the actions of the main character or other characters at certain points, they all make sense, as well as showing people who try to live a life of repentance for sins that they will have to atone for the rest of their life. Romance, tragedy, violence. My favorite. If you like anything like Blade of the Immortal, Vinland Saga, Berserk, or really any other story that delves into revenge well, I don't think you'll find many that do it better than this one. In terms of the basic premise, it is doing something super unique, not entirely. But not every manga is trying to do something different, some are trying to do something well, and this is a perfect example of such. I had seen a video done on this, and I didn't watch since I didn't read it myself, and I eventually wanted to do a video, but after reading the series, I then watched the video, and I don't think I could make something better than that one. The link to that video will be in the description below. He also has some really good stuff. Do you like speed, racing, cars? Not really? Well, too bad. Initial D is over 700 chapters, but it honestly feels like half of that.
I have never read the Initial D series. I never have. Is it good? Is it worth a read? Is it worth the anime? Is the anime a thing? Yeah, anime's a thing. Is it worth watching? Like, I have a bias. I watch, like, old anime like that. Like, like, there's a few anime I'll watch old, but, like, the majority of the time, I will not watch them if they're old. I know that's just my monkey brain being biased towards the material, but it should be the story, not really the artwork at that point. Because at the time, those artworks was the best thing that was there at the time. So I can't even... It's just like, I don't know.
Mono said, I'm not a car guy, but I love Initial D.
Okay, I guess so. I guess that makes sense. But,
which makes sense for a racing manga. I will say it's super fun, and I never thought a series about cars would get me interested personally, but it's cool seeing the growth of the main character Tak. If I had to give a heads up, I do feel like being at chapter 300 doesn't feel all that different from what's happening around the 50 chapter mark. It has one formula, and you can start to feel that when the story isn't being broken up by the drama of the romances that take place, which are well done for the most part, and not what I was expecting at all when reading it. I will say it does its Formula 1 well. I'm sorry, you can unsubscribe. No, I get it. I have no issue with that, again, as I had a blast reading it, but if you are expecting the character exploration that you see in Hajime no Ippo with its cast, then you might be disappointed. Fun fact, the author of Ippo was the assistant for Initial D, which I had no clue.
It's not all about the cars. It also has romance and good story, but a bit of plot armor.
Okay.
Until I was on call with a family member discussing my sentiments about this manga. The recommendation was to check out the anime, so I might have to do that and see if I like it more that way. It had good moments of comedy, and the rush you feel is magical damn near, but in the first half it does feel like you were seeing the same turns, the same guardrails, the same beginning and end outcome to each race, over and over and over again. Which could honestly be a critique of sports manga in general, is how repetitive they can feel when you don't feel like the characters are being delved into enough. However, seeing Tak grow from apathetic to in love with racing and letting out his competitive spirit was dope, and something I'm sure some of you will resonate with. The next manga is titled Ice Blade, although it has another title in Japanese that will be up on the screen, and I believe it has a sequel that I didn't check out. Ice Blade is a detective manga where the main character is this very clearly emotionally detached individual, and his methods of getting things done can be seen as insensitive or heartless. At first, the story starts off as episodic with each case that you go through, so you sort of feel like the narrative isn't really going too far with anything. It's like, okay, we explored this, dropped it, explored this, dropped it. But after that 10 chapter mark, it continues on to have a consistent narrative. And it's really nice seeing the actions of the main character and the nuances of how justice is handled and the way that it all goes about it. Overall, it is a bit of a heavy read, and each chapter is quite a bit to go through, so I wouldn't really recommend binge reading this manga, but I do think that if you like detective stories, murder mysteries, thrillers, this is an excellent read to have. I would like to say this now, those of you who recommended series for this video that made it in, y'all did an excellent job with your picks. And I also noticed a lot, I get a lot of comments, or people will come into the live stream and ask me to read something that not only I've read, but I've done videos on. So once again, that's no problem. But for the next part, if this ends up, doing well and I do a part 2, I would like to include the usernames of the people who recommended the series, because I feel like you deserve that kind of shout out, at least for your support. So thank you once again to everyone who's shown support, not only in the live streams, but in the videos in general. Alright, on to the final recommendation. I feel like I need a cigarette after reading this one. Eden It's an Endless World is a brutal, violent manga in every way. It feels like it has the essence of Blade of the Immortal, Black Lagoon, and a sprinkle of Akira all blended together. A virus kills a whole lot of people, and humans have been using cybernetic enhancements. We follow a couple characters in the story, but the main one is Elijah Ballard. His father, Enoi, I think that's how it's pronounced, I'm shit with names apparently, being a very important person. He gets caught up in a lot of bullshit, as an evil organization is working behind the scenes to gain control, and the virus seems to be evolving as well. This has some great characters, but a heads up, once again, it is very violent and explicit in many ways, and does not spare the reader one bit. As the story unfolds, it asks the question a good amount about God and if he is real, and if he is, whether he is fair, tying that in with our existence and how the characters make sense of the ugly mess that they live in. At first I was concerned it was going to be very generic with its approach, but as you meet more characters it provides different views to that question and everything else that comes with it. This is one of those stories that, due to the themes that it deals with, amidst all of the violence and even politics, it will not only stay with you, but you might take away something different or view the message of the story with a different perspective a few years down the line, since it goes over some very existential questions we all sit down and go over from time to time. I think it's safe to say that this has been one of, if not the best manga I read this year, and just one of the best manga I've read, period. Some of these series I'm sure I'm going to revisit, others I'm going to revisit with a lot of hesitation and with my emotional guard up, and others I'm really excited to see how they continue onwards. If you want to get your recommendation out and get it included in a video, because it'd be really cool to make this a series, make sure you stop by the live streams and show your support. And
Pretty cool, I like this. This was a good video.
Thank you once again for an amazing year so far with the channel.
I think this was a great video. He's pretty much ending the video, but this was a great presentation. I like how he did it. I think he upgraded his shit, but this is great.
I know the uploads have slowed down a lot, but I've really been wanting to evolve and push out my absolute best. Thank you once again for watching. This has been video.
Yeah. So with that said, like, subscribe, share, follow, and comment who you guys like this from the Masked Man. I also put their credentials in the Discord. In the descriptions. I have Discord on mine. Descriptions at the bottom. And all that great stuff. So if you guys enjoyed this was awesome. I always try to give them a bit of a shout out because it's great to like give creators a sense of like, you know, recognition and builds bridges between creators and stuff. So if you want to check them out, link in the description. I'll either tag their YouTube channel and the video.
Beanbag said thank you for giving me your emote. Teach, check out the calendar.
All right, I'll check in a second. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, so with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. And thank you. All right, let's see what's the next video.
Have you guys seen Speed Racer with Initial D music? It's pretty funny and good at the same time.
I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, let me see. Sufferance. I haven't done Sufferance in a long time. Like I said, I have not made any videos on some manga recommendations in a good 2.5 months. I think it's been even longer than that. I think last time I did any type of anything was last October. It was like the 3rd week of October, and then that was it. It's been a good while. It feels like forever ago. Let me go check the Discord real quick. But anyway, so it says here, the most insane new manga I've read from Sufferance. So let's see what it is.
So excited to talk about these manga today, because when I read them, instantly I fell in love with them. Creative, unique, variety, beautiful artistry, very interesting stories. It's been a while since I've come across a set of stories that I feel so closely entangled with, and they're all very new, the most having only 30 chapters. So of course, they have a long way to go, and a lot of things can change, but at this point, I really love what they're doing, and I really love their ideas. So let's talk about them. This manga is called Smother Me. It has 9 chapters, and I did not know what I was getting into. I like to go into all of these stories just completely blind. Maybe I see a snippet of the artwork, but that's it. Let me tell you, I was shocked. I did not expect what I was getting, but in like a really good way. This story is brutal, painfully brutal.
Okay, I see the calendar and I like it, but I think there needs to be a bit of a change. The only thing I would change is like, it's super red. It's really, really red. I like it, but it's super, super red. Ooh. This is on Canva, right? Is it possible I can get the link so I can like make a few changes? Can I do that? I don't know. I'll just make a few. It's not anything crazy. It's just like it's super red.
It's very edgy, but purposeful. It knows that it's being edgy, it's not blind to that fact, and I like that. It uses it a lot to its advantage.
Okay.
A very dark,
just send me the link and I'll look
world,
into it.
a representation of the quote-unquote underground and the lifestyle within it. Let me explain the story. This is about a place called Detroit, and Detroit is like a lawless zone. No police, no government officials, no nothing. It is like the hub capital center of the underground world.
You mean like right now? Like the actual Detroit? Sound like Detroit to me.
I'm talking mafia, I'm talking mobs, I'm talking gangsters, I'm talking the worst crimes that you could probably imagine, dealing, drug usage, etc, etc. If you can sell it, you can probably buy it. The story focuses on a child though, within this place called Detroit, and a central theme of this story is that children have it the worst, that this area and this life is filled with adults that do not care, that they will basically do whatever they want, they will get whatever they want, and children within here should fear adults. That's putting it lightly.
Why should you try Factor? Factor makes it easy to stick to my fitness goals. Eat a balanced.
We follow a child who can't be more than like 12 or 13 years old, and he is a hitman, an assassin, a trained killer. He's very good at what he does. His weapon of choice is a bunch of wires connected to his fingertips. It's brutal how he operates. No mercy, no feelings whatsoever. Isolated from the entire world, from people, just to be a cold-hearted killer. This kid, however, would eventually garner some feelings, and it doesn't take much. A singular woman that is blind. He becomes very infatuated with her. A lot of affection, it grows on her, and it grows on him. And this type of kindness really roots itself into this child, and he starts to change a little bit. He starts to privy up a bit of a purpose, a bit of a want, a bit of a need. Never had any of this before, but now he might want to change his ways a little bit. Obviously, still in the back of his mind, he needs to do what he does to survive. This world.
I'm sorry, these clips. I want to take it serious given the tone, but every time I watch Suffer's videos, it always gets me. Like, it's so unserious. It's not even funny. Like, when I'm trying to take him serious, it just takes me out of it. And that's not a bad thing. It's just like, it keeps me watching.
I said I know, right? Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Take it seriously.
Is not kind on children.
Crazy.
Deep down, he wants to leave this world, or at least create a better place, not only for himself, but for this woman that he now has a newfound connection with. Unfortunately, it's not that simple, and there'll be a lot of massive, difficult, disgusting, brutal hurdles directly in front of this child called Snake, and he will have to fight, kill, destroy through thick and thin to hopefully get where he wants to go. If you end up reading this story, approach with just a little bit of caution. It's very heavy, it's unforgiving, it can be incredibly brutal, but very enjoyable. I have a lot of expectation for this story. I don't know how long it could be, but for me, it has a ton of value. Artistically, it's very beautiful as well. It's a little bit different.
Is an actual threat to society. Shows clip of kitten falling. Virus said I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows.
Every time.
What a typical or normal weekly, bi-weekly manga would look like. You'll most likely vibe with the aesthetic. It is worth your time. Do you know the author that does a story called Levius? If you do, I have great news for you, because they have a brand new manga. It's called Nightlight Hounds. You might have seen this floating around here and there, but
that's a nice name, Nightlight Hounds. It kind of goes hard a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
If you haven't, there is a good reason. It only has 5 chapters, and yet very, very solid start. If you know the Levius author, if you know what they're capable of artistically, they have phenomenal artwork. Very beautiful, very crisp and clean and simple line work, but can get very, very complex quickly. Mixing strong line work with overly detailed designs, clashing those two things together, you get a beautiful, beautiful design portfolio of what they're capable of. And Nightlight Hounds follows pretty much the exact same pattern. So while the art piqued my interest first, what's keeping me around consistently is the story. And I'm very, very invested in where things go and what this is actually about. Because when you mix the idea of mobsters, think Sopranos, with werewolves and vampires and kind of supernatural creatures, gangsters, etc., already you have a compelling foundation to kick off from. And this author knows it. Nightlight Hounds takes place in a city that is ran by mobster vampires. They roll deep, big, infrastructure, think Italian mafia, Sopranos, etc. The exact same structure. You can see this reflected in a lot of the visual flair, architecture, how it's designed. It's very timely, period PC, mixed with that supernatural element. So a lot of their infrastructure is tiered up towards very powerful vampires running these gang organizations. To compete with them, you also have rival vampire gangs, makes sense, but then you also have werewolves. And these werewolves, so far, aren't necessarily mobsters, but more like a policing force. There's a little bit more to what they are, which hasn't been revealed yet, but is heavily implied that what these werewolves are and how they operate is kind of like a direct response to vampires, a weapon that perhaps has been crafted to take them out. These werewolves aren't your typical turn into a wolf. Do not think of Twilight or even Vampire Diaries / originals. Think of these massive, horrifying, more magical orientated
I can't take this shit seriously. Bro, I'm trying with all my soul. I'm trying, but I keep looking at the screen and then I see this. Oh my god, bro.
Creatures that slightly resemble the visual representation of a werewolf. We follow a regular guy, not a vampire, not a werewolf, but he does work for the mob. He's an underling, like a peasant, and he doesn't know that the people that he works for are vampires until he gets caught in a kind of weird, sticky situation and almost gets killed. But a organization that has one of these werewolves actually saves him. So he becomes a rat, still working with this vampire mob while trying to uncover how they function. His purpose is to root out and find every active vampire in this mob without getting himself killed. And they're all incredibly sus. I am very excited to see where this story goes. Like I said, great foundation, a lot of intrigue for this story, and I am incredibly curious to see where we go.
Did you know that there are almost 1 billion ad blocker users worldwide? So
I don't care.
Virus, said the clown, following the guy face with tears of joy emoji, face with tears of joy emoji.
I saved the best till last. Hands down, this has been one of my favorite stories to read in a very long time. I got early Kingdom vibes for this story, but then mixed with superpowers, and that sounds like a super odd combination. Like, how do you have medieval Chinese warfare with superpowers? This is called The Bugle Call, Song of War, and let me tell you, you will love this story. It only has 30 chapters so far, and if you start to read it, you probably won't be able to put it down. The potential here is through the roof. Like I said, big Kingdom vibes, the scale of warfare and its possibilities, but then it also has that pinch of superpowers. And I like the approach to these superpowers because they're more mystical and mysterious in nature. They're very interesting, the type of powers that they actually gain. Of course, you have your typical basic ones, but others very intriguing. Like the main character, for example, has an ability that you just wouldn't expect. Let me tell you about it. So the Bugle Call follows a boy called Lucas. Depending on translation, this is also known as Ryuka. But Lucas is what is known as a branch possessor, a Ramus, a Rami, depending on translation. He's a superpowered individual. He has a little tree branch growing out of his head. What do you think his ability is? Speed, strength, intelligence, maybe he can...
Hold on. She said the cat.
Fly, maybe he can spawn things out of thin air. No, his ability is that he can play the bugle, it's like a trombone, like a trumpet, really, really well. You're probably laughing, but hear me out.
What the fuck?
See, Lucas loves music. He wants to be a musician, but he's just like a little peasant boy who gets...
What the fuck?
It's picked up by a warring party and he becomes their bugle caller. Basically, you sound the horn, let the army charge, sound the horn again, retreat. Whatever sound you make, the army's going to respond. But you see, Luca's ability allows him to actually spawn lights in the sky, someone that is using music to weave the battlefield of war. So he can make formations on the fly, he can pinpoint all of the enemy locations for hundreds if not thousands of singular individuals. They see this, they feel empowered, they feel motivated, they no longer care about the infliction or death that could occur, but more so they feel happy, strong.
So his ability is he has the power to inspire, like in RPGs. Like you know that one character inspire. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about. That one support that has the ability to it's inspire. It gives you like what, 10 plus more damage.
Bro has charisma.
Charisma. It has inspire. What is it? Uplifting. Whatever points it is, it gives you extra more points to feel more inspired to put yourself at risk. I think in Marvel Rivals, I think Mantis has that ability where she can inspire. There's a button where it says inspire. I don't know if that heals or not, but I think that gives you extra damage or some shit.
Fighters win wars on the battlefield, but a conductor, a leading general, will conquer nations without stepping foot on the battlefield. That is the difference, and that is his power. The story is about two nations at war, and both of these nations have their own Ramus or Rami or superpowered people. Luca gets pulled in to this organization that is leading one side of the war. He is meant to lead them to victory, and he has two things that he has to accomplish. The first is to understand, befriend, and weaponize the other superpowered people
Ryu
on
the
his
samurai
team
said, "Oh, he's
as
a bard."
He's a what? Oh, he's bard. He's a
well
bard.
as the regular soldiers that he will conduct into war. But two, he has to kill someone called the Garland. The reason this person, the Garland, is a problem is because he has the ability to wipe continents off the map instantly. You probably think that isn't fair, but there is a big drawback to that ability. It takes a long time to recover from it. I did not know what I was getting into with this manga, but I could not put it down for the life of me. I thought I'd read a couple of chapters, ended up binging the whole story so far. And let me tell you, I had a blast. I don't think I've had that much fun in ages. So many beautiful characters, so many interesting ideas, the art of war, the simplicity of the main character having an ability that can conduct a battlefield using a trumpet or a bugle or whatever. Absolutely genius. But then seeing like the uniqueness of the powers is what really captured me as well. There's this one girl in here which I won't spoil anything for, but heavily inspired, I would say, by Melania from Elden Ring. Visually, aesthetically, maybe even a pinch of personality. The ferociousness of that character just instantly reminded me of Melania. Even the way she fights, how she looks when she fights. I was like, yep, that's her. Been beaten by her many times. I love where this story is going. I love the mystery behind it. I love the whole idea of two nations at war trying to decimate each other using superpowered individuals who can overthrow who first. And yet, because of this underlying mystery of where the powers come from and how it operates and kind of the intricacies of it, you're unraveling a much bigger thread that just expands the world tenfold. 30 chapters deep, already super rich, super meaningful, and 110% worth all of your time. You won't regret it.
Virus asks feet.
Okay, so that was from Sufferance, the most insane new manga I've read. So that was an interesting recommendation given the funny videos that he posted. So with that said, like and share, follow, comment. I think this looks like it's gonna be something special. Hopefully we'll get anime. It kind of the way it looks kind of reminds me of Dungeon and Delicious. Kind of reminds me of that. But anyway, so like, subscribe, share, follow, comment. Hope you guys enjoyed this. This is a new reaction channel, so we're going to post most of these videos over there. And all that great stuff. I'll even repost some of my old stuff that's anime related over there as well. So you might see a re-upload of something I've done in the past. Not the anti-woke stuff, because most of the stuff is kind of like based on news, and no one's going to want to hear old news that happened months ago. Like I said, those videos, the anime videos, the recommendations, they will be re-uploaded over there. So hopefully I can do that. Let's hope. But if I can't, too bad. But it is what it is. I might even delete some of those videos as well, because I'm trying to keep them separate from each other and have them designated for whatever audience wants that to be. All right. So with that said, like, share, comment. Oh, like, subscribe, share, and comment. Can't talk. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, all right. So let's see. What's the next one we're gonna do? When do you guys have to do your movie night? When is your movie night? Is it in like an hour? Let's see. Mama.
Beanbag asks tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow? I thought it was today.
Mono said I think it's tomorrow.
Oh wait, I forgot. You guys called me past 12 at the time. I think it was past
Beanbag
12.
said I can do it today actually.
No.
Mike Kaz asks, wait, that's today or Saturday?
Is that Saturday? Or is it today? Oh no, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Never mind. I thought it was today. That's tomorrow. You said it on the 21st. Don't change it. Don't do it today because you said it on the 21st. It's gonna confuse people. Okay, so let me see. 10 new manga. We love anime. So this is from Scamboli. I know Scamboli's videos. He's pretty funny. I don't know if he's still edgy as he used to be. I think he's probably pulled that back a little bit because
Beanbag said, cause I have to change the time for Saturday to at least to 10 or 11 p.m. My dad asked to hang out that day unexpected.
Oh, you got.
Mono
All
said
right,
I
so
finished my drawing finally.
So yeah, try to get that fixed. All right. So this is from Scamboli's reviews. I like watching him. He's really funny. I don't know if his humor has changed over time because his old videos was pretty edgy and funny. But I don't know if he pulled back. He scaled back a little bit because, like, well, we live in today's sensitive society. So for those who are familiar, he is a anime reviewer and manga recommendator, or anime recommendator. I think he also recommends manga and anime at the same time. He has 1.15 million subscribers. He's done really well for himself. And this video is called "This Anime Cannot Be Made Today." And this was posted a month ago. So I don't know how. Wait, let me see the most recent video he has. Let me see real quick.
Beanbag said, yeah, good job, Mono.
Let me see. This anime is for insane people.
Beanbag said, and yes, teach I'm a post the time change today. Mono said thank you.
Okay, so this one says, this anime cannot be made today. It's 7 minutes long. Let's see what it's about. And we probably might do his next video.
Samurai said, did you post it, Mono?
You should try remembering the first anime you watched, because I bet you also recall being seduced by the beginning. Unless your mom, like, beat you up and Inferno Cop was playing in the background and now there's Traumatic Link. Starting a new show was something electric. Every time there'd be a cool guy in a brand new world and it'd all come crashing down in the first episode. The beginnings of these stories felt like the first step in an adventure that I really went on. Wolf's Rain is unique because it's about the end.
Oh, Wolf Rain. Okay. I do remember Wolf Rain.
Of an already dying world.
I'm not gonna lie to you, any anime from the early 2000s or late 90s was always, I don't know what was with the Japanese, but the Japanese were really obsessed with Christian ideology, or at least the idea of God in Christian, in the Christian religion. It's not even about the Christian God, it was more of questioning of what is God, what is our purpose, what is the meaning of life? That was a lot of that, from Matrix to Fooly Cooly to several other animes I can't think of on the top of my head.
What is life?
Like, I think Gundam did this a little bit. Gundam Wing specifically. A lot of animes did that in video games especially. I think Aggro Proxy was one of them, those who know what I'm talking about. If you know what you know, then you're a cool person. If you know what I'm talking about when I say Aggro Proxy, I think it's called. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of anime that really focus on the idea of what is God, what is our purpose, what is the purpose of God, what is the the ultimate, everything. What happens when we die? Is there a heaven? Is there a hell? Is there a purgatory? Is it just blackness?
Alleyway and building wears a coat of rubble. It's clear something terrible happened, but no one questions how insane the planet already is. You hear rumors that wolves were hunted to extinction 200 years ago and are just a fairy tale now. Some say they knew the way to a paradise away from this wasteland, and the most skeptic among us say wolves still exist, cursing us with illusions and wearing our skin. That guy's a wolf, and that guy's a wolf, and that guy's a wolf, and there's wolves. It's called Wolf's Rain. If it were called Parrot's Rain, it would be about fucking parrots. My priority is to not spoil you at all, but it would be hard even if I tried to. As you watch the show, your brain scrambles to make sense of the world using every clue available.
Never thought it'd be so cold inside a dome. Well, I don't
What
know
do you
where you're
mean,
from.
dome? Oh, that's why the sky is like that. Then where does your food come from? Who built the domes? Where does the snow come from? Your mind can generate infinite questions from any small piece of dialogue.
If I remember right, I think this anime got 1 season.
Mike Cass said, looks good. I like how you drew the eyes mono.
Like, I think it's literally it got 1 season and it got canceled after, I think. Or the manga probably kept on going, but the anime stopped. I don't know why. Maybe because of just budget reasons or, I don't know, translations. I don't know.
The way you envision all of the pieces coming together is what makes it magic. It's probably already happening to you now as you construct your own story from these random slices of the show. It's alive. This world exists now. I would rather tie my sack to a horse and make it run than watch another story that takes place in high school. Every season, there's a new show about a gray main character who encounters a girl with something wrong with her. This one speaks Russian. This one doesn't talk at all. This one's a tomboy, and it makes me want to pull my fucking hair out. Have you ever looked for a girl that has something wrong with her? Exactly. You don't have to.
You don't have to.
Name a more abundant resource.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
But that's hard to do without girls. Yeah, that's fair. Fantasy in this realm is entertaining on a surface level, and the world is better with content like this out there. I don't want to sit and question my life philosophy every time I watch a show. We need a surface level, but they have a low shelf life. I've seen these shows worshipped just to fade into non-existence once the next quirky girl rears her head. It's not exclusive to this random subgenre.
He's not wrong. That does happen a lot. There'll be like one waifu that everyone likes for like a good month or 2 months, and then she'll just fade obscurity till the next quirky looking designed like waifu comes a knocking in the next romance novel or whatever case may be, or fantasy depending on the situation. But 9 times out of 10 that happened. That happened back when, with I think between it was Darling in the Franxx, then the girl, I think it was Darling in the Franxx, and after Darling in the Franxx of 2B or B2, it was Dress Up My Darling, and then that other anime with a pink-haired girl who I think is a psychopath. I forgot her name. It was a romance. I think she gets mad easily or some shit.
Most isekai, a lot of fantasy in fact, could fit the same description. It takes a different power entirely to unleash your imagination. The art style alone is so... What the fuck? There's a liveliness oozing from the crowded markets and claustrophobic alleyways. The alien architecture echoes an era lost in time. It helps that everything looks beat the fuck up. There's texture on every surface, and I'm like, damn, you did that without slaves on tablets? No Vietnamese babies on an assembly line? How the hell were they hand drawing this back in the day? That attention to detail seeps into every crevice of Wolf's Rain. Let me show you the main characters. There's Liara, Zali, Kiba, Gel, Sume. They explode with detail. It only takes a glance to tell they're all main characters. Except I lied to you. 3 of them only show up for like an episode. It's a show where every imaginary culture has their own aesthetic. Every spoon or fork has dings and scratches, and everyone is the main character of their own story. But
I couldn't tell from watching this show if the wolves were really wolves or it was just a metaphor for something. I really could not tell if the show was like the wolves, whenever you see the wolves fighting or when they turn the wolves. Are they turning into wolves, or this is just a manifestation of what the metaphor is supposed to be at the moment? Because it's not like you don't see them transform. They just kind of like, and I don't know if that was like a skill issue on the artist's behalf, where they didn't know how to properly have someone morph but they'll do a jump cut or something. If you guys seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. 9 times out of 10, they'll just jump cut, like they'll jump cut into a wolf.
I said the wolves are in us all teach.
I'm telling you, this show is probably responsible. Not really, but I'm pretty sure it had some responsibility of those kids who run around with the wolves thing hanging on them, and they pretend to be wolves and stuff, and they're part of a pack and all that shit. I'm telling you. And I will blame not on this anime, but most of that came from, I think, Teen Wolf at the time, the show on MTV that came on way back when. And fucking Vampire Diaries and the originals. I think those are the 3 main culprits for this.
Samurai said, "No, this show is too old for them."
Yeah, it's too old. I don't think that for any kid now, or even in the 2010s, were to run into this show, you have to be lucky enough. You have to be lucky enough to find this or be interested in something like this, because these type of animes are pretty talkative heavy. Like there's action, but most of it's really talkative heavy. You gotta pay attention to what's going on to a certain degree. You can't just kind of know what's going on. You gotta pay attention. And if you're not paying attention, then you kind of get lost pretty fast. And I still think the anime kind of but kind of works out of context for you to just kind of jump in. But I think you're supposed to have prior knowledge to this anime, unless you're reading the manga. I think there is a manga. I'm pretty sure there was a manga at the time. And I think it got 1 season. I think it got canceled after the fact. I don't remember if it got actually canceled or that was just, it was literally 1 season. But, at the time. But, I don't know. This show was different. Every time as a kid, when I saw this, whenever they switched to the wolves, I could not tell if it was supposed to metaphor type thing when they fought each other, or they were to run together as wolves, or did they really truly transform as wolves? You know what I'm saying?
You've gathered that just by looking. Much of the story is told to you visually, and if you're willing to listen, this dead city has a lot to tell you.
Oh, you're on a mine. Oh.
The characters don't have nearly as much to say, which is a little sad. Kiba is a guy who sacrificed everything, convinced he's being drawn to paradise. An instinct so strong it pulls in the wolves around him, and you can't help but question what else he's willing to sacrifice. Maybe even a friend, just as desperate as him. But if you were to ask what type of character he is, I would say 2003 main character. The one thing that's dissimilar is he doesn't seem to be scared of pussy, which would make him stand out from other anime protags. But he's a dog, so that's not very impressive. I have like 9 dog bodies.
Central Command, this guy f***s dogs. I repeat, Central Command.
Oh, no. I mean, like, you know when a dog does that thing to your leg and you're like, no, I trusted you. If anyone's going to be desensitized to women, it would probably be a wolfman. Sume is another interesting one. You meet him while he's robbing a moving train, and after calmly watching his subordinates get picked off, he just hops on the fucking thing and tears it apart. As his comrades celebrate over the hall, it pans over to him, just dead inside. I want to know more about this guy. Until he talks and says, I'm a tough guy that doesn't need friends. You know what the fuck my character arc is gonna be. The main villains have such human motives. Each episode you hate them less and less. I wish I felt as compelled by the good guys, yet I cried for them. While I didn't love the characters, I did care where their journey took them. It felt inevitable that on an adventure like this, I would be so invested in the people that took me there. Normally, I watch anime like a Joestar. I can tell you it's gonna happen in a scene after seeing a pixel.
Oh.
If I may, sir, allow me to introduce Phantom's general.
Was that a fucking...
Yep.
I didn't have a relevant clip. The point is, it's easy to recognize patterns in storytelling after a while.
Was that fucking... Yep.
The samurai said lol.
So, I've developed a taste for being lost. We all know what these guys want, paradise, but what will happen in between is just as alien to us as it is to them. They're guided by a vague remnant of instinct, so it's anyone's guess how they'll reach their destination. Are there giant birds that can fly them? Can they hitchhike on these spaceships? I don't know. And that's such a fun aspect of this show. It's just one big adventure. The art is insane. The music is out of this world. There's plot holes, it's not the deepest show, and the pacing slows to a grinding halt midway. This is something I know I would have hated as a kid, and most people are going to drop it after 3 episodes. But the vibes are so alluring. The vintage look, is vintage. It's not coming back. This beautiful music you're hearing was recorded differently, and the writer, Keiko Nobumoto, has passed away. There won't be something like this again. It saddened me that such a beautiful anime is one of the last of a dead style. But as that thought came to mind, I remembered being super baked. I was at a lady's house, giggity, and had smoked that Walt Jr. pack. This, of course, left me profoundly thirsty, so I walked over to the sink to get some water. The coldest this sink gets is hot. This fuck-ass sink only has warm water, I nearly declared out loud. But I noticed it didn't seem to bother her, so I swallowed my words and wondered, is there anything positive about only having warm water? How's she so content? My mind drifted off in search of an answer. Nothing came to me, so I threw some ice cubes in. Oh, it's warm, so I can enjoy the ice. If water was cold all the fucking time, I would never learn to appreciate a cold drink. If anime looked like this always, could I appreciate its beauty? Would I be telling you that these scenes and the music and the editing were special to me? Everything new kinda looks the same to me now, and even when a show is beautiful, rarely does it speak to me. But I wonder if I'll feel that way in a decade when this style is dead and we've moved on to different trends. There will never be an anime similar to Wolf's Rain, at least I believe so. But I think that's what makes it beautiful. Hey, no, off the leg, down! Hey, no!
Alright, this was Scam Bully Reviews. This anime cannot be made today. It's about the Wolf Rain. So like, subscribe, share, follow, and comment. I hope you guys enjoy this and all that great stuff. We got one more video and then we call it a night. It will be from Scam Bully, but it's only 8 minutes long, so...
Said I love random things feel. The samurai said beautiful relieved face emoji.
Right? Alright, let's do one more and then we'll call it a night.
Say goodbye to Slack because chat's...
Look into fan art on Discord.
Alright, gotcha. I'll do it now since... Okay. I already told you I don't want soup. Wait, am I a wolf? I can't tell. Is that me? Let's go. Teacher's a furry. Am I a wolf? I can't tell. Is that a wolf? I'm pretty sure that was a wolf. I'm a wolf. I'm pretty sure. Am I a wolf? I think I'm a wolf. Or a fox. I'm pretty sure I'm something. It's a wolf. I'm gonna go with wolf. Fuck it. I have to make something for this. That's awesome. I don't want no fuck. You guys really hate the fact that I don't like soup.
Mono said yes, and Gunter in the background.
Alright, let me see. Wait, is he a wolf too? Yeah, he's a wolf.
The samurai said teaches a part of the pack thumbs up emoji.
Let's go. I'm part of the pack. I'm part of the pack. Let's go. All right, so let me see. Let me play this.
And it's inside ClickUp.
Thank you, Mono. I appreciate it. That's awesome.
Bakano is...
All right, so this is from Scam Bully one last time. This says this
Samurai said, "Let's go."
Let's go. This anime is made. I mean, this anime is for insane people, apparently.
Ryuga Samurai said, "Good job, Mono."
Let's go, Mono.
Virus said, "Guys, since I see the alpha now."
Oh god. Alright, so let's see where this goes.
It's a very confusing anime.
The fun starts now.
Yes.
Oh, this is Bakano? It's I think it's in the same universe as Durara.
Does.
It has no main character, no beginning, no end, nor even a central plot, and it becomes this unsolvable puzzle that you beat yourself up over. You look in the mirror, oh, I see a chud. But you persist because there's this overhanging mystery. It underscores every line of dialogue, and after a few episodes, it clicks.
Sponsored by.
I feel like VPN marketing has this air of, did you know that 40 perverts are watching you right now?
Oh, he's friends with Mark. He's friends with the masked man.
Use this VPN to stop these freaking hackers right in their tracks. Scamboli to find out more. Thanks for watching.
Sorry
Let's
about
get
that,
back
guys.
to the
Skip
video.
that.
Bakano is about a kind-hearted mobster named Firo. He's main character-ish, but something weird's been happening around him.
Oh, yeah.
Just the other day, his friend survived an assassination. People were dealt with.
Please, no more.
It's gotta have something to do with that new group in town. So
right?
The plan is to pick up some mob buddies at the train station, but Bakano is about a rumor called the Rail
All right,
Tracer.
Mono. Do your
It's
thing,
a
bro.
spirit
Thank
that
you.
stalks its victims
Later, Mono.
and devours them, appearing as anyone or anything. Savage, but efficient, almost calculated. And if it picks you, prepare to watch as your loved ones disappear, one by one. And they say what makes the Rail Tracer appear is if you hear this very rumor. Bakano is about a train with an evil secret. Bakano is about a lot. These two stories I shared are told at the same time. The writers juggle between these storylines in every episode, toying with what to show you next and what to hide from you. To tell more than one story at once is not very impressive nor unique. I've been watching Naruto lately, and the best written female so far has a penis. Suffice to say, the writing isn't the gold standard, but any fight can have as many as 3 stories told concurrently. I just saw the episode where the gang is fighting this dude with a big-ass sword, and Sasuke's like, "Don't worry, Kakashi, I'll fight his girlfriend." Haku's over there, like, fetishizing fat women. No one knows he's a boy yet in this episode, that's like the joke. At the same time, let's break into a little boy's house. That's the worst place for them to break into. These are like, oh my god, no. They kidnap his mother for God knows what. It zips back to Sasuke with one foot in the grave, fighting his ass off, and it begs this implicit question. Where is Naruto? It's called Naruto. The main character is Naruto, but the screen time is divided in 3 because it gives you context. Now we can't wait to see how these events affect the main character. Imagine they did that with 16 stories, all taking place in different timelines with no main character, eventually tracing back to one central event. What the fuck? It's called non-linear storytelling. I started with Firo because his story's incomplete. You watched that scene of him being shot and thought, oh, the retard spoiled me again. You're only seeing part of the bigger picture. The moment you put together what happened, we're somewhere else. This time a string of robberies, then a married couple blanketed by blood, and it sets in that this story isn't tied down by chronological storytelling. You relinquish control of the show just as quickly as you started, which can be frustrating. I considered reading a fucking summary at this point because there are so many different names and settings that zip by, but in episode 2 you see that married couple again, possibly hours before the incident. And that kid, I think he was shot by the dude we just recognized. These plot threads that seem to be unrelated begin to converge in the very same place. I love how telling a story like this dissolves the concept of a main character. How many times have you seen this?
I am actually a left-handed orphan with herpes. I am also Puerto Rican, so I'm going through a lot. And my dog leaves when I walk the room. Please feel bad for me.
I've been beheaded. I'm dead now. The problem with characterization like this is, fuck you for doing it. It feels manipulative to fist sympathy into a character you're about to kill off. You couldn't have made me care about him earlier?
This is a left-handed motherfucker with herpes and Puerto Rican. And every time I walk in the room, my dog leaves. Please feel bad for me.
Bakano, flashbacks serve a greater purpose than artificially amplifying the stakes. In another show, that's just a kid who died. A prop designed to extract emotion from you and move on from. But in Bakano, this is a person rich with experience, and if you stick with the show, you might get to know that. His story matters just as much as anyone else's, and I don't think I've ever seen an anime do that before. Episode 1 spoils the entire show. This would ruin most other anime, but the ending isn't the point. The question is, how did they get there? the answer arrives in a way that gives meaning to all these random personalities, and as you become familiar with them, it becomes a joy to see them actually interact in the present. They are unrealistic though. The characters are often exaggerated caricatures of people. If you've ever watched a video by me, this is where I say, well, actually, anime characters should act just like real people. Per se, like written, just like Rick and Morty. Not all of the time. The point of storytelling isn't to depict humans in their most natural state. Otherwise, all movies would sound like this.
Tell me more.
This was my life before
Fucking
Monday.
commercial, you bitch ass. I hate you. I hate you, commercial.
You're such a... No, never mind, we have minors. Present.
Yes!
That was not a yes at the minors, for the record.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Characters can embody themes or ideology. If you've seen No Country for Old Men, then you know that the bad guy is what happens when autism skips trains and Sonic and goes straight down the path of evil. He doesn't talk like anyone you've met and bulldozes through casual conversation.
I seen you was from Dallas.
What business is it of yours where I'm from?
But he works, because this character embodies chaos, and just having a normal person on screen heightens their humanity by contrast. Let's run that scene back.
I seen you was from Dallas.
Do you want the cigarettes, bitch?
There's a deep relationship between realism and fiction. There are no rules, and you can get away with either extreme. But this isn't just an extreme, it's a fucking character that was already written by a guy who was copying another character that was written by another guy who was probably fucking yonking and splunking. It pisses me off so much. In the year 2024, I should not ever fucking hear, "It's not like I like you or anything. We've just accepted dialogue trees for fucking characters like it's normal," and it's not. For a cartoonish character to work, I think,
Thank you! Fuck you! The star is here!
yeah, they should be like that. You don't go to Bakano for normal. This is where you arrive after seeing the same shit for too long. And there are certain shows you can tell are different from the first frame. Was it the ornate backdrops, the jazzy-ass music you're listening to, the movie quality, or the fact that the characters have different fucking jawlines? I'm not sure. It's an anime that's always moving. You're always at the good part before being whisked away to another story as if a Taiwanese ladyboy is edging you. But the next time you revisit that story, it's like you never stopped watching, and finally, the dominoes fall.
Oh, it's over. Oh, that was crazy. All right, like, subscribe, share, follow, and comment. Hope you guys enjoy this. This will be on the reaction channel. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoy this. This was really funny from Scam Bully reviews on the Bakano. I think it's called Bakano. I feel like I'm gonna say Bakugo. Don't know why. So with that said, have a great night. I'll see you guys in the next one. I do appreciate it, guys. This will be on. I'll be posting this on what? Saturday? No, not Saturday. Tuesday probably. I'll just have everything ready, hopefully. I don't know how I'm gonna react. I'm gonna maybe just name it Artexrtic Reacts or some stupid shit. So with that said, I'll see you guys next one. Have a great night, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Bye bye.